Ano tayong 16 viewers, pare?
We got this. Saan na ba yung shirt mo?
Yan na, ito na.
Ha? Lazada lang din.
Ito na mga pre. We're
Okay,
live!
we're live na. Okay, so welcome guys sa Tambayang Talong
Ha?
episode 11. Aha! So, ewan ko, napansin nyo guys, pero oops.
Suit up?
Nag-e-echo tayo. Nag-e-echo ba tayo?
Ay, nag-echo. Sorry. Ito. Nakabukas sa speakers ko. Okay na.
Okay na. Yun. Alright, so guys, ewan ko, napansin nyo medyo naka-attire tayo. So, mapansin nyo guys, ewan ko lang kung
May pa-costume.
tayo,
May costume
pa
pa.
kami. Siyempre, another episode to. This episode is actually, we're very excited for this episode because not only na masaya yung topic namin today, which is How I Met Your Mother and Friends, two iconic sitcoms ng generation natin, maybe older gen kasama natin, or tawag dito, the younger generation, but for us, I think these are the two sitcoms na tumatak sa atin. And not only that, we've actually been powered by two very interesting brands. So we've got, yes, parang nagle-level up na tayo.
Men! Akalain mo yun!
Sponsor na tayo, man.
I-sponsoran tayo, men. Akalain mo yun.
Tayo, men. Talong Gaming, Tambayan. Yung titihan natin, may sponsor namin. So yun. So our sponsors for tonight are Gev Bread Plus More and also Kyoto Chaya. So thank you so much, Kyoto Chaya and Gev Bread Plus More.
Oh shit.
Actually, nakakatawa. Speaking of, tinanong ko to kahapon kung paano i-pronounce yung Gev. It's parang Guevara pala. So, tawag dito, di ba, pinag-usapan natin the other time, parang Gueva or something. So, love trip lang.
Yeah.
But before that, let's start first with the comments. Kasi medyo madami yung comments natin, ha? First comment natin kay Kyle.
Ang dami nga.
Si Kyle galing, how can anyone beat team How I Met Your Mother after that finale? Well, ewan ko, di ko alam eh. Pero you know what? Maybe we'll talk about that later kung paano maging fan pa even after that. Yes, a lot of people are disappointed with that. Pero,
A lot. Yeah.
I think overall, How I Met Your Mother was a great show. Next is Louis Bugayong said, suit up. Yes, pare, suit up tayo.
Louis,
Sobrang,
what's up, Louis?
2 second. As in 2 second naisip lang to. 2 second na biglaan.
Parang nawala tayo. Wait lang, nagkakaroon tayo bigla ng technical difficulties.
Okay, so I think nawala ang video namin ni Migo. Yeah, babasahin ko yung comments.
Sige. Habang naayos ko, basahin nyo lang yung comments.
So, the comments si Willard. What's up, Willard? Barney ka pala, Gio. Pare. Ito yung madaling gawin na costume eh. Tsaka naman Barney ka daw natin. Joke lang. Justin Toledo said, woot! Eto na. Hashtag Team HIMYM. Yes, pare. Thank you for joining us today. Ken Gonzalez said, wala vid ni Watch and Migo. Okay, so we're actually trying to fix that right now. We're having a small technical difficulty, so please bear with us. But once again, guys, before anything else, you guys can hear me ba? I think nahirinig naman nila tayo eh. We also have a comment from Diane. Gusto ko yung shirt ni Migo. Yes, ako rin actually.
Ako
Migo,
din. Kanina sinabi ko din yan, men.
Nagmukha ako sa manabili. Baka mukhang madaming nagpa-partners regarding that.
Lazada lang, mga pre.
Lazada lang yung kanyang shirt. Alright. So, but before we move.
Oh, I think we're back.
Are we back? We got reconnected.
I think so.
Na-retcon ba tayo? Yeah, I think we're live.
Alright, guys,
Whoa!
we're back.
Wow, we're back! Okay, medyo kinabahan din ako doon. Nung nawala tayo for a while.
Sorry,
so,
guys.
Anyway, yun. Okay, so thank you Lord for guiding us today. Okay, thank you Lord. Buti na lang, malakas tayo kay God. Buti na lang. Alright, so guys.
Gentlemen, men.
Christian gentlemen tayo. Okay guys, so before we start, guys, like we said, Kyoto Chai is giving away free products today. So all you have to do is answer this question in the comment box below, and later we'll randomly select kung sino yung magiging winners. So we have 2 winners for this giveaway, and all you have to do is answer the question with the hashtag Kyoto Chaya and hashtag Tambayang Talong. Okay, so dalawang hashtag na yun, ha. Labas mo na, ayun Labas mo na, pre. Labas mo na yung talong natin. Yan. So, talong of the day. So, here is the talong of the day. Name the iconic tambayan spots of the Friends and How I Met Your Mother gang. So, guys, ang clue natin dyan, is first. For friends, coffee shop yun. For the bar, for How I Met Your Mother, it's a bar. Siguro, Migo, atras ka ng konti para medyo may konti tayong clue. Hindi naman halata eh. Hindi naman masyado halata. So guys, oh no, so we're looking for 2 answers, guys. And also, guys, don't forget to put in the hashtag Kyoto Chaya. Yeah, yung hashtag, ganyan. Hashtag Kyoto Chaya and hashtag Tambayang Talong. Guys, hindi namin i-consider yung
Ivan, wala
answers
ka raw
nyo
sounds.
if hindi namin i-consider yung answers nyo pag wala yung hashtag. Okay, so
Ayan.
don't forget the hashtag Tambayang Talong and hashtag Kyoto Chaya. Okay? So guys, Kyoto Chaya and
Ayan.
also...
Ayan, huwag mo kalimutan yung hashtag.
Oo.
Yes,
Part of
Hashtag,
how
yung
we're
ganun,
going
yung
to
hashtag.
track the answers.
Wala pala ako
Yes,
sound
and we're looking
kanina.
for 2 answers, ha? We're looking for 2 answers,
We're
okay?
looking for 2 answers.
Friends and How I Met. Yung tambayan ng
Yes.
mga nasa Friends and yung tambayan nung nasa How I Met Your Mother. Okay? So, yan guys. We'll be
Okay.
flashing the questions all throughout
Okay. So tandaan nyo na to, mawawala na to ha. Tandaan nyo yan. Kailangan dalaway sagot nyo with the hashtag.
Ayan, don't forget the hashtags.
Kailangan may
Yes, don't
hashtag.
forget.
Don't forget the hashtag.
Oo.
Don't forget the hashtags, okay? Kyoto Chaya
Importante yung
and...
hashtags kasi that's how we keep track of the answers kasi.
Yes,
Oo.
okay. So guys, again, name the iconic tambayan spot of the Friends and How I Met Your Mother gang. The clue, coffee shop for friends and bar for How I Met Your Mother. Alright, so
Ooh.
there.
Okay, tatago
Okay,
ko na
guys.
to. Tatago ko na.
Tago mo na.
Oh!
Okay guys,
yeah.
since again, like we said,
Oo.
bigyan tayo ng chance ma-sponsor ng ating
Akalain mo
two
yun,
amazing
pre.
brands. Akalain mo yun, di ba? Nagtititihan lang tayo, tapos biglang may sponsor. Out of
Sabay
nowhere.
biglang may
So today,
ganun.
yeah, let's talk about what we've got here. So for Gev, Bread Plus and More, we actually have, they sent us croissant. So what we got here is croissant.
Oh, yes.
By the way,
Croissant.
the perfect pronunciation, di ba? Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. So we got croissant here. So thank you for this one. We'll actually try this out later. And for Kyoto Chaya, we've got takoyaki. Here we go. We've got our takoyaki here. Ano kay bad boy? Pabay sa'yo?
Wow.
Yung sa akin,
Hey,
men.
Ivan,
Ang daya
Bawas na sa'yo, ah.
Binawasan ng kapatid ko, men. Na-excite
Binawasan ng
sila.
kapatid mo?
With yun,
Bakit?
pre.
Bakit
Na-trip.
pakisama?
Pero bago ko nabawasan, syempre napag-picture-picture pa ako dun sa mga
Yes.
sa mga
Buti
items
lang.
natin. Pero
And also,
ang bilis eh.
Matcha latte. We got matcha
also
latte.
pasta, by the way,
Pasta.
guys.
Right, we have a pasta right here. Okay, so bago natin simulan to guys, nakalimutan natin mag-intro individually. So mag-intro ka na, Flick Friends!
Aha?
What's good, everyone? It's me, Migo D, and I am the representative of Flick Friends. Thank you for tuning in for Tambayang Talong tonight. It is a special episode, and it's also a milestone episode because
Ooh.
we are being powered by Kyoto Chaya and Gov Bread. Very delicious, very ready, and also perfect when you watch your favorite movies and series.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Aha.
Ikaw naman pre.
Ako mga pre, ako si Evander, si sound streamer ng Talong Gaming. Hanep mga pre. Sobrang saya ko kaya araw na to. Kasi sabi nga ni paring Migo D tsaka ni paring Watch, milestone tong episode na to, panoorin nyo kami. Maipagkwentuhan kayo sa amin dito sa episode 11. At saka mag-enjoy, panoorin nyo kaming nag-e-enjoy ng mga pagkain namin. Mga pre, galing sa Kyoto Chaya and Gev Bread. Maraming salamat sa sponsors natin.
And ako naman si Watch, isa ako sa mga streamer ng Talong Gaming. And guys, yun. Well, basically, dito na kami sa Tambayang Talong. Welcome ko lang ulit kayo. What's up and welcome to Tambayang Talong episode 11, which is, are you team Friends or team How I Met Your Mother? So guys, what we have here right now is, sabihin ko na sa inyo, ito yung mga kinakain ko. So nauna na ako sa kanila. Actually, nag-usap kami dapat huwag muna kumain, pero kakain na ako. Anyway, so we've got, talk about this food first. I'd like to talk
sige.
this. Gusto mo lang
Ano yung
pag-usapan
meron
ng
sa'yo,
pagkain
man?
before we start. So ito, alam
Yeah.
ko magkakaiba tayo pinadala eh. So I think surprise to eh. Sabi ni Kyoto Chaya na iba-iba yung padadala sa atin.
Okay,
What we have here, I think for me, what I have is, ewan ko nakuha nyo rin to ha. What I have is the chicken miso cream shirataki pasta. Parang panalo, min. Wild! Wild!
Ano ay lasa dyan, men? Magkaiba nga tayo, di ka dyan yung akin. Pero mas,
Iba.
That looks
But mine,
that looks
though,
good. Ano sa'yo?
Para yung sa akin, tomato, bacon, eggplant, pasta with red sauce, pare. And I like this kasi, ano siya eh, low carb. So perfect to sa diet conscious, pare. And if you're, alam mo yung gusto mo mag-enjoy, mag-binge watch ng show, tapos gusto mo lumamon, pero ayaw mo mag-guilty, sobrang perfect nito, pare.
Oh, agree pare. Feeling ko pinadala sa'yo dahil ikaw yung pinaka-fit sa amin eh.
Oo
Find
nga.
out na ako yung fit.
Thank you, thank
May
you.
alangan naman ako, men. Alangan naman ako.
So, feeling ko pinakakaya sa'yo na yan eh.
Ah.
Ayaw naman, ay ba sa'yo?
Men, yung sa akin, maganda yung akin, pre.
Ano sa'yo pa rin? Ano sa'yo pa
Yung
rin?
sa akin, medyo mamink-mink.
Mamingmig pa kayo tayo dyan!
Mamink-mink yung sa akin. Okay.
Makancel tayo, men.
Yung sa akin.
Mabango?
Maya-
Mabango?
Mabango, men. Mabango. Mamink-mink, tsaka mabango.
Mabango na mamingmig pa.
Oo.
Alam
Ano to, men?
yan, pare.
Ang tawag nila dito ng Kyoto Chaya, Mentaiko Cream Shirataki Pasta. Hahanap, men.
Yan.
Doraemon matin yan. Ito, tingnan nyo muna, ha.
Ano ba?
Tingnan nyo,
Paano
tingnan
mo
nyo.
kayo niya mamingmig? Pakita mo
Mamingmig.
paano mo kailangan yung mamingmig.
Ano, ha? Ham.
Oh, butya! Lupit kumain. Expert kumain ng mamingmig. Mukhang wala
Man.
yung kumakain ng mamingmig ah.
Masarap yung mamink-mink na to, men.
Masarap yung mamingmig
Oo.
talaga. Yan ang mga ano.
Masarap yung
Siyempre.
mamink-mink.
Oh, guys,
Grabe.
basahin ko lang yung mga comments natin. We have a comment from Pucholo. Pucholo saying, Miso Cream Shiitake. Tatanong siya, wow, yeah, pare, sobrang solid itong Miso Cream Shiitake na to. And also, we've got the answers na rin from Dayan. Central Perk and
Yun.
McLaren's with the hashtag. Okay,
Nice
so
one,
Okay.
Dayan.
we'll see later if tama yung mga sagot nyo.
Oo.
Meron tayong isang interesting answer dito eh. Galing kay Josh. May nakita akong si Josh na sinabi dito.
Ano ba sinabi niya sagot dyan? Parang nangangamba ako sa sagot dyan lagi ni paring Josh eh.
Sabi ni Josh, Air Force, pati Kremlin. Ibang friends yun, pare.
Sabi ko
Ibang
sa'yo.
friends yun. Tsaka hindi How I Met Your Mother yung show na yun. Baka
Yun.
entourage. Pwedeng entourage. Pero yun. Nakalimutan ilagay yung hashtag. Pa-shoutout daw kay, sabi ni Jed Marion, pa-shoutout kay Sue Buko. Alam mo na. Hindi ko na itutuloy.
Wag mo na ituloy, men. Medyo delikado.
Medyo delikado. So, okay. We've got mga comments from Leanne. We have Central Perk and McLaren's. Kay Justin din. Croissant daw. Sabi ni Tom Holland regarding sa croissant. Yeah, maybe it's called croissant.
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 Croissant. Ayan.
Madami
Yung mga
pa tayong,
kasama-
madami
John.
pa eh.
Okay. John is, Megu is saying, shirataki pasta, yum. Yes, yum talaga mga Kyoto
Oo.
Chaya.
Sobra.
So thank you.
Legit.
Thank you, Kyoto Chaya. Okay.
Thank you so much.
And we also have a comment from
Guys,
John.
meron din tayong green tea, pare. Meron tayong Hojucha latte.
Oo.
Pare, kung paano lang. Parang patanggal ng bara.
Ito yung sa akin, men.
Pampanulak, no?
Yung sa akin, naka-type na ganyan kasi nabawasan din kanina eh. Kaya ganyan hawak ko
Ano
eh.
sa inyo? Ano sa inyo? Sa akin, I got matcha.
Akin din, matcha.
Not matcha also.
Okay. Matcha to
Sarap,
kasi
pare,
matcha. Pare, matcharap to, pare. Sure,
Legit.
matcharap
Sure
to.
to. Matcharap.
Matcharap to, pare.
Matcharap.
To all the
Yeah.
matcha lovers out there, I'd like, actually guys, try nyo to. Actually,
Yeah.
na-try ko to before. Na-try ko to before sa, they had a store in MetLife. I think it's temporarily closed right now since pandemic. So, they had a store in MetLife. I got a chance to eat there. Solid yung store, saka okay yung food nila. Oh, by the way, guys, if for Kyoto Chaya, if you guys want to
Man,
order
nasarap.
if you guys want to try out kung ano yung food na meron kami ngayon dito, you guys could order it to GrabFood, Food Panda, and Picaroo. And also, you could just check out their site, their Instagram page, their Facebook page.
Yep.
You could order through there. And for Gev, also, Gev is actually located in Marcus Highway.
Oh, Marikina.
Specifically, if I'm not mistaken, it's in the Town and Country Commercial Arcade. So guys, dun sa mga East Side Boys na mga kaibigan natin,
Aha!
do check them out. Maraming mga East Side Boys dyan, di ba?
Oo.
Bago kayo pumunta dun sa mga ibang pansitan, sa mga ano. Alam mo,
Sa mga sisigan.
Mga pansitan,
Mga
di ba?
sisigan.
Oo, madami na sisigan
Mga
dyan, tsaka
sisigan.
mga pansitan dyan eh. Di ba?
Oo.
Oo, pare.
So,
Mga
kung
Tagalog at Polo.
para naman maiba kayo, go try out Gev. Gev, kamusta? How's the croissant?
Pare,
One
sobrang
try.
buttery, pare. Ang sarap niya, men. And to think, pare, kanina pa to dumating, pero sobrang ang sarap pa rin ng quality, man. Siguro pag pumunta ako doon, tapos pumili ako nito, sobrang like 10 times better. Pero ang sarap pa rin niya, pare. Ang galing.
Men, yung takoyaki, men.
10 years on that, pare.
Onti na, mahal ko na yung takoyaki nila, men.
You can't
Mamink-mink, di ba?
Hindi
Oo,
siya mamink-mink.
Maganda yung
Pero
itsura ng
masarap,
croissant,
men.
I'll get to try that. The takoyaki is bomb. What's that word? Alright.
Naging mukbang tong episode natin.
Sorry.
Naging mukbang.
Medyo hindi kami sanay nagiging mukbang yung ano namin,
Oh,
pero yeah.
the episode.
Anyway, we'll eat throughout the show na lang. Teka lang. But first, let's go to our show itself, okay?
Oo.
So for you guys, okay? To all the people watching right now, we'd like to know what's the best thing about both shows? Now, for the team How I Met Your Mother, what's the best thing about the show for you guys? And for Team Friends, what's the best thing about the show for you? Well, for us, maybe let's start first with you, Ivan. On ito, the disclaimer na ako, okay? I've only seen 5 seasons of Friends. So sabihin ko
Okay.
na wala pa ako masyado alam sa Friends. So if ever
Okay.
babash na ako regarding sa Friends, okay lang. But How I Met Your Mother, napanood ko na How I Met Your Mother. So yun. But for now, so far, what's the best thing about both shows for you guys?
Okay. Ako pare, masabi ko sa Friends muna. Well, sa How I Met, kasi ito, katulad naman na pag-usapan natin ng huli, kasabay kasi natin, habang nagra-run tong show na to, ito yung panahon na papunta pa lang tayo dun sa, yung gusto na natin tumanda. Kasi yun yung panahon na high school tayo papunta ng college, di ba? So yung mga moments na parang pinapakita dito nila Ted tsaka nila Barney, parang at saka yung kung paano sila na ipag-hangout sa mga friends nila, parang gusto mo nang gawin, alam mo yun, parang nakikita mong gagawin mo kasama yung mga friends mo in the future pagka nagkaroon na kayo ng mga sarili-sariling buhay. And same din sa Friends actually, kasi ganun din sila. Actually, parang masasabi ko mas malapit pa nga yung kung paano mag-hangouts yung Friends cast sa mga kesa dun sa How I Met cast, yung parang dynamics ng mga high school barkada mo, college barkada mo sa totoo lang. Well, yung college barkada kasi yun yung mga umiinom na kayo, yun na, siguro malapit na dun sa How I Met yan. So, yun yung nakakatuwa para sa akin dito sa mga shows na to. At saka at the same time, madami ako masasabi show na to eh. Gusto ko munang itago yung mga baraha ko eh, kasi pang matindihan tong mga sagot ko mamaya tol. Pero yun ang masasabi ko.
Itago mo yung talong mo sa kabaraha mo. Ikaw naman, Migo.
Ako pare, for me, I like both shows so much. Kasi yung maganda sa Friends and sa How I Met Your Mother, they really represent a good majority of, people like us. Alam mo yung parang, even though that we think parang we all think na we're all different or somewhat we're detached to other people, or parang we're different. Somehow, these shows have this kind of magic in showing us na we are not really that much different from other people. And
Totoo.
at the same time, ang maganda dun sa shows na to, ng How I Met at saka Friends, is that we also meet new friends na fans din ng show na to. And somehow, doon sa process ng relationship na yun, na pag nagkaroon ka ng bagong friend na fans din ng Friends or How I Met Your Mother, doon mo nakikita yung similarities nyo. And I think that's a great, parang mayroong unifying factor doon between those two shows that helps two people be better friends and be better people to each other. Kasi parang somehow, meron kayong sabay na pinagsamahan from the TV show itself. I think yun yung pinaka good thing na masasabi ko about these two shows. Also, ang galing din for me yung How I Met Your Mother. I also like how they described or showed a lot of I should say, quote-unquote, growing pains. Parang yung nangyayari sa atin habang tumatanda tayo as, once we become late teenagers to our early 20s, parang maraming nangyayari sa buhay natin na bago, na hindi tayo sanay. And I like how I Met Your Mother illustrates that and shows us na how to deal with it somehow, and also at the same time how to have fun in those times of hardships. At the same time, ganun din yung Friends, although it might be in a different generation, but the attitude and the mindset is also the same. That's why I really like Friends as well. Lalo na yung I like how Friends handles humor in serious moments, kasi parang may mapupulot ka dun in like how you live your life. And I think that's one of the good things about Friends as well. So far, siguro yun muna masasabi ko about the good things about these two shows. That's why I really, really like them both.
Yeah. For me naman personally, in terms the best thing I liked about How I Met Your Mother was, I think yung time na yun nga, when we were technically growing up or maybe going to our puberty stage. Nakaka-relate tayo sa kanya eh. Ang dami yung life lessons. The best thing I love about How I Met Your Mother was, at the end of, I think, every season, they give you sinasampal ka na ng life lessons eh. Alam mo yun? Ang dami ko natutunan ng life lessons regarding that. So, I would say na, kasi basically watching How I Met Your Mother was like a learning experience in life. Life in general. For Friends naman, I love their humor. As in, sobrang laugh trip sila. I would give it to them with the 5 seasons I've seen, okay? If again, sinabi ko, 5 pa lang napapanood ko kasi simula ko pa lang. Sobrang slapstick ng comedy nila for me. Nakakatawa talaga sila. And the character-wise, parang, the characters, wala, parang laugh trip talaga. As in, comedy talaga sila.
Si Joey tsaka si Chandler, man, no?
Pare. I mean, kung isipin mo may tao bang ganun, para mapapaisip ko, ang sarap magkaroon ng tropang ganun. So, for me, the friends, the characters itself, yun yung parang na-enjoy ko sa kanya at pinaka-gusto ko doon.
Oo.
Also, just like to read some comments na may nakita ko dito.
Yeah.
Justin said, hashtag team HIMYM. The personal connection you get with the characters, the jokes, the drama, especially episode tick, tick, tick. Oh, I have to see ko ng episode yan. And the lesson. So, at sa kanya, that's for him. Okay, shout out daw
That's
to the
true.
best head chef, Dan Manuel. I think siya yung nag-prepare ng food natin today.
Nice,
So,
thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Chef
sir.
Dan. Thank you so
Salamat,
much.
Chef
Thank you so
Dan.
much, Chef Dan.
Legit.
Also, we have, ang tambayan daw sa HIMYM, sabi ni Louie, is quick shot. Ibang friends yun.
parang,
Ibang klaseng,
parang ibang friends yun Parang,
ibang type of gang yun.
ibang
Parang
friends yun.
ano yun, hindi friends gang yun o How I Met gang. Wolf gang yun nandun.
Parang wolf gang
Wolf
nga
gang.
ata yun.
Wolf gang yun nandun. Alam mo ba yun?
Ito may nagtanong, men. may nagtanong.
lang.
Pag po ba nanalo o papadala po ba sa Batangas yung takoyaki? Nagtatanong na agad sila.
Gago ka.
May nagtatanong. May nagtatanong pag nanalo. Basta, i-ano namin, pag nanalo kayo, kung mananalo kayo.
Kung mananalo kayo, kami nang bahala. Basta kami nang bahala. Ilagay nyo lang yung sagot nyo dyan.
Kung saan ka man lupalop ng mundo, kami bahala sa'yo.
Papadala kita ng mga octopus balls ko, men. Ay, ng ano pala.
Alright, so next is, ito. For you guys, which show is more relatable? I mean, we did get to watch Friends now. So, meron tayong, basically, meron tayong idea kung ano siya. How I Met Your Mother kasi we were watching it. But for you guys, which was more relatable to your life? To also our viewers, we'd like to know.
Yeah.
Which is more which show was more relatable to you in a way?
Ako pare, meron ako confession sa inyo and also sa mga nanonood ngayon. Actually, I only started watching Friends and How I Met Your Mother siguro sometime 3 to 4 years ago. 3 to 4 or 5 years ago.
Recent lang, very
So,
recent
pinanood ko
lang, men.
sila- Yeah, very recent. So, yung pinanood ko yung How I Met at saka yung pinanood ko yung Friends, tapos na yung original airtime and run ng show nun. Tapos, for the most part, binge-watch ko sila pareho. So, for me, nung time na yun, medyo parang, I would say na, parang medyo tumanda na ako, in a way. Kumbaga, ang special kasi sa How I Met Your Mother, especially on how my friends describe the experience, is that, nung pinapanood nila yung original run ng show, parang somehow nakaka-relate sila kasi magkasabay sa pinagdadaanan nila sa buhay nila ng time na yun. So, and looking back, naisip ko rin na if I were to watch How I Met Your Mother at the same original airtime, feeling ko totoo na makakasabay din ako dun in terms of yung parang relatableness na nangyayari sa show, pati na rin nangyayari sa buhay ko. And I think that's what's good with How I Met Your Mother in terms of relatableness. For me, personally, I think on how I grew up on my young adult years up until in my adult years until now-ish. Medyo parang that's what's the magic of How I Met Your Mother. Parang this show really captured the kind of life that most people our age go through in terms of drama, in terms of problems, relationships, and also yung mga doubts, yung mga thoughts na pinag-iisipan natin. This show, How I Met Your Mother, really captured that greatly. And to think na this show is a sitcom, a comedy sitcom, di ba?
Yeah.
Even despite that fact, parang ang galing ng pagka-construct nila at saka pag-craft nila ng relatability-ness ng mga ginagawa nilang plot points, ng mga stories, relationships. So I would say na for me, in terms of kung saan ako mas nakaka-relate, I would say How I Met Your Mother. Probably because sa age ko din, alam mo yun, maybe. Maybe if maybe I was much older, maybe mas makaka-relate ako sa Friends. Pero yeah, but for me, How I Met Your Mother is more relatable.
Ikaw, Ivanders.
Actually, yung Friends, parang same age natin sila. Mas matanda na nga tayo actually kaysa doon nag-start sila ng show eh. Parang 24 lang din sila nun. Nung sa Friends.
Yeah.
So, pero anyway, nabubuking yung edad natin dito. Pero yung ako, kung ano yung mas nakaka-relate ako, actually, mas nakaka-relate ako, same kay Migo sa How I Met. Kasi, mga pre, kung hindi nyo natatanong, para akong si Ted eh.
Yes!
Kwento mo!
Para akong si Ted, men eh. Naniniwala kasi.
Kailangan mo magkwento ng isa. Parang magbigay ka
tayo
ng
dyan,
isang Ted moment.
baka may nanonood.
Wala. Check ko yung
Baka may nanonood, men.
Parang wala naman eh.
Hindi, pero yung reason kung bakit.
Magbigay ka ng isang Ted moment, pare.
Okay, sige. Bigyan ako ng Ted moment.
Ted ka, patunayan mo nga.
Men, kasi okay. So, para sa mga How I Met Your Mother fans dito, alam natin na si Ted sobrang hopeless romantic, di ba? So, ako, kaya nasasabi kong sobrang na-relate ako doon sa show na yun. Dahil kung ano yung nararanasan ni Ted doon sa show, parang naranasan ko din nung panahon nung mas bata ako. Yan. So masasabi kong siguro mamaya natin pag-usapan yung TED moment. I'm sure sa atin tatlo meron tayong mga TED moments, di ba?
Yeah,
lahat tayo may mga TED moments. Gusto ko rin malaman actually yung mga TED moments ng mga tropa natin dito sa chat. Pero when it comes to siguro relatability siguro kay Ted among out of all of them dun sa cast ng How I Met. Pero at the same time, yung friendship na meron sila kasi parang kung kukumpara mo sa Friends yung How I Met, parang mas grounded masasabi ko yung or mas realistic yung relationship na meron yung How I Met Your Mother na mga magkaibigan kaysa dun sa Friends na cast. Kasi
I would agree.
Kasi yung mga panahon na parang ang tawag mo dyan, yung magkakasama kayo sa bar na gano'n na nagkukwentuhan lang kayo tungkol sa mga love life nyo. Nagkukwentuhan lang kayo tungkol sa trabaho nyo. Kasi naranasan na natin yun lahat eh. So parang isa Friends, hindi ko masyado nakita yun, lalo na pagka umuupo sila dun sa Central Perk. Pero dun sa How I Met, parang kung paano yung dynamics sa meron kami dun sa barkada ko, parehas dun sa barkada nila Barney tsaka nila Ted. So kaya masasabi ko yung mas nakaka-relate ako sa How I Met Your Mother.
Okay. So that's a good point. Ako naman, well siguro ito lang medyo magkaka-agree tayo. Since we all grew up in this show, I think How I Met Your Mother is more relatable in my life. Kasi I think there were life lessons there na patok na sa kumbaga sa generation natin eh. Diba? I'll give you an example like they talk about baggages, they talk about what do you call this? They talked about baggages. They talked about taking a leap of faith. And I think this generation, ito nga, we had the comment here from Ken saying na meron ka bang mabibiling the bro code, the book before sa National Bookstore. I think until now you could still buy the bro code and the playbook. I think you could still buy it. I mean, I think the reason kung ba't siya mas relatable sa atin because it really is our generation. I mean, in my point, the bro code started with us. I think this show started the bro code. If I'm not mistaken, there was no official bro code technically or the term bro code until they officially
Kinoin lang nung show.
Said it.
Kinoin lang nung show. Okay.
So it was basically coined by the show itself. And madaming theories, specifically si Barney. If you think about it, hindi ginagawa ng mga tao prior to the show, pero after the show, ma-realize na. For example, the mermaid theory. Diba? So I think, in my opinion, this was really, really relatable in our time kasi it was happening during our time. Diba? I mean, Friends happened 90s eh. So I think this was a generation ng mga siguro kuya natin or tito natin. Or tito siguro. Pero sa atin kasi, I think our age, mas nakarelate tayo with the sitcom na How I Met kasi it was basically happening to us, diba? I mean, I remember high school pare nung lumabas yung bro code, lahat ng tao, uy pare bro code. Dude, bro code. Totoo. It basically naging slang ng generation natin yun. The playbook, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are doing the playbook kasi ako ginagawa ko yung playbook before.
Ano yun, pre? Yung mga play si Barney, ginagawa mo yun?
Hindi naman, not specifically play si Barney, but you're trying to create your own playbook.
Gets.
Ito, you can judge me all you want, pero back, I think, in college, getting numbers, picking up chicks was a sport. I mean, I think every generation, it is a sport, you know? Pero I think, mas lumaki lang siya back nung sa gen natin kasi nga with the playbook and everything and the height of How I Met Your Mother. So I think, in my opinion, mas nakaka-relate ako sa How I Met Your Mother. Okay, so now medyo may nakikita lang konting trash talk. May nakikita na akong boring ng friends, okay? So,
Nagkakagulo na dito sa chat, man.
Nakikita ko na yung mga trash talk natin eh. Nakikita ko na yung mga So, sige lang, guys, keep it up. But again, don't forget, guys, Kyoto Chaya is giving away free products tonight for our viewers. So guys, all you have to do is answer this question down below.
Nilabas ko na. Nilabas ko na agad.
Yung talong. Lumabas na yung talong ulit. Okay,
sabihin nyo na, para sa mga bago pa lang ng mga tropa natin sa chat.
Sa mga bago natin viewers na dyan, just name the iconic tambayan spots of the Friends and How I Met Your Mother gang. Now, the clue is coffee shop for friends and then bar for How I Met Your Mother. Now, when you answer this, use the hashtag KyotoChaya and Tambayang Talong. Okay? So guys, dyan namin malaman dyan namin makikita kung sino yung mga sumagot. So, pag walang hashtag, dyan namin makikita yun. So guys, please do use the hashtag.
Yung hashtag.
Important yung hashtag, especially Kyoto Chaya hashtag and the Tambayang Talong. Don't forget. Okay, so andyan yung poll, guys. Team Friends, Team How I Met Your Mother, ala akong pake. Okay, sige. Later, we'll talk more about it. Okay, so now, napag-usapan natin yung relatability. Now, let's talk about your favorite characters in the two sitcoms. Okay. I'm pretty sure, if you've seen both of the shows, may idea kayo or meron kayong character na masabi, wow, sobrang solid itong character to. May nakakatawa siya. So for you guys, Ivanders, you start.
Ako, simulan ko muna sa Friends. Kasi feeling ko mas nakaka-relate ako. Hindi ba nakaka-relate? Kasi may mga, alam naman natin lahat, may mga bobo
moments. Gusto ko lang sabihin wait lang, sorry.
Sige,
go. Ang sarap ng croissant. Sorry, nagmura ako. Ang sarap ng croissant.
Okay lang.
No joke, ang sarap ng croissant, man. Yung butter, trip na trip yung butter.
Diba sabi sa'yo, pare?
Ako hindi ko pa siya mabuksan, men. Kasi may balak akong gawin dito eh. May balak akong gawin dito, masarap gagawin ko dito, men.
Ano balak gawin dyan?
Men, papalaman
lang yan, ba't bibigyan mo ng balak? Huwag mo na bigyan ng balak, croissant lang yan.
Papalamanan ko to, men, para mas masarap.
Mamink-mink ba yan? May balak ka.
Para sure na mamink-mink.
Pare, huwag mo bigay sa Robin ng buhay mo, pare, hindi worth it.
Patay tayo dyan sa mga Robin ng buhay natin. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yan, pre.
Anyway, go. Ivan, go.
Nawala ako. Ano ulit yung question?
Who's your favorite character in the
Okay, favorite character ko pare sa Friends muna, si Joey. Kasi, pre, alam mo may mga, may mga, gustong-gusto ko yung confidence na meron si Joey na wala ako nung growing up, nung high school. Nung napanood ko na kasi itong Friends, high school pa lang ako. Tapos, parang tuntua ako sa kanya na kahit hindi niya alam na bobo siya, men. Pero parang lahat ng sinasabi niya, parang sure na sure siya, men. Alam mo, nainggit lang ako sa confidence niya. At the same time, kung titignan mo yung ganong klaseng facade ni Joey, actually siya yung pinaka-sweet sa kanilang lahat. Tsaka feeling ko pinaka-genuine. Na parang bilang lalaki, minsan hindi mo napapakita sa ibang tao kasi parang minsan you're caught up with the toxic masculinity na parang dapat meron ka kasi dapat lalaking ka, lalo na lumaki tayo sa all boys school. Pero sa totoo lang minsan naiinggit din ako kay Joey kasi parang nailalabas niya yung emotions siya ng tama na parang wala siyang alinlangan, 'di ba? So si Joey yung favorite ko sa Friends. Tapos masasabi kong favorite ko naman sa How I Met siguro si Barney, pare. Kasi again, growing up hindi ako sobrang ganun ka-confident na tao eh. So, nung pinapanood ko rin tong series na to, naiinggit ako kahit sobrang kapal na ng mukha. Although, ayoko gawin lahat ng pinagagawa ni Barney, men. Medyo may sa demonyo, may demonyo. Medyo sa demonyo yun si Barney. Pero, parang, again, parang lahat ng sabihin niya, parang sure na sure siya. Hindi niya masyado sinesecond guess yung sarili niya kasi parang feeling niya alam niya na yung ginagawa niya. Siguro, at saka, itatay ko na din siguro sa How I Met si Ted, pare. Kasi si Ted, na parang kailangan ko din at nasabi na rin sa akin ng dalawang tropa ko dito sa Talong Gaming, sa Tambayang Talong, na minsan kailangan ko rin gayahin si Ted. Kasi si Ted yung tipo na alam niya na pwede siya magkamali, pero ginagawa niya pa rin yung gusto niya or yung kailangan niyang gawin kasi gusto niya malaman yung sagot sa isang bagay. Either sa pag-ibig ba yan or sa career path niya ba yan. Yeah. Yun yung gustong-gusto ko about kay Ted. So yun. Barney and Ted, tay sa How I Met.
Alright guys, meron lang announcement. By the way, may nag-message natin yung mga friends natin from Kyoto Chai and Gov. We're actually adding one more winner. So from two winners, Gov Bread Plus More will actually give out 6 pieces of croissant.
Nice!
So yeah,
Breaking news po mga kapuso.
Ang isa nating additional what do you call this? Additional giveaways for tonight. So guys, please, again,
ilalabas ko na ulit ito.
Tambayang Talong.
Ilalabas ko ulit ito. Nilabas ko na.
Ayan. So guys, answer this one. Use the hashtag Kyoto Chaya. Since tatlo na yung ating winners, we're gonna add one more hashtag. So just use the hashtag GovBread.
GovBread.
GovBread. Okay, so just use that hashtag. So once again, guys, yung mga sumagot kanina, dagdag niyo yung hashtag yan. We're not gonna count pag hindi kasama yung hashtag na GovBread, okay? Sorry, wait lang. Itubig muna ako. Medyo nabululan ako doon. Okay, so use the hashtag.
Lagyan mo ng panulak. Yung panulak na matcha. Yung panulak na matcha. Panulak mo na matcha.
Wait lang, sorry. Sabihin ko lang sa inyo, guys. Pag umiinom kayo, example, you're doing a commercial, kailangan kita yung brand. Pansin niyo yung mga kamay nila.
Laging... Ganun na rin ba tayo pag umiinom? Ganyan?
Kailangan kita. Tapos may angle ka. Kita yung mukha mo, kita yung brand. So minsan ang awkward na itsura mo. Pero ginagawa lang yung camera effect yun. So dahil pag inom, agad lang.
Paano ba? Ganyan.
Kita dapat. So,
gusto mag-hello ng asa ko, guys.
Hi,
bigyan mo Kuzwant.
Hi, Tony.
Wag, akin lang yun.
Mukhang gusto niya kainin lahat yan, men. Ni Tony.
Oh, we have a comment pala. Before we move on to you, Migo, we have a comment here from Justin.
Yeah.
Justin has been very active today. Barney for me when I'm single, mainly because of his childishness and how he falls in love with someone. Then Marshall now, kasi partner na ata siya as a partner. So,
okay.
You have to admit, he's an amazing partner and an amazing father. Oh, yeah. I have to totally agree with you. I mean, if there's
I agree.
I think siya yung parang masasabi mong perfect guy, if not mistaken, si Marshall or something like that. Pero we'll talk more about that later, okay? Next is Migo, go ahead.
Pare, for me, my favorite character probably in Friends is actually Phoebe, pare. I mean, siguro close, siguro medyo tie sila ni Joey. For me, I want to give Phoebe the spotlight for tonight. Kasi ang gusto ko kay Phoebe, pare, is that medyo somehow nakaka-relate ako sa kanya kasi from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, viewers, is that si Phoebe, siya talaga yung hindi OG friend ng grupo nila somehow.
Yeah.
Parang siya yung pinaka-latest addition basically. And at the same time, si Phoebe rin yung parang sabihin na natin different compared to the group. Siya yung may ibang attitude, siya yung may ibang quirks, alam mo yun. And for me, sobrang relatable nun for someone like me na growing up, that had to be, parang not really had to be, pero parang I feel na medyo ganun yung ugali ko or yung that's how I am, na parang medyo I feel like I'm different in a way na hindi ako nakaka-relate masyado sa tao, but then again, I have friends who are kind enough to accept me na, alam mo yun, na to understand me basically. And
tanggap ka namin
Ganun, pare.
Tanggap ka
That's
namin.
what I really like about Friends as the group, yung group nila, and also Phoebe, na even though na alam niya na siya yung hindi really OG friend, at also na siya yung parang medyo may pinaka-ibang personality, parang she's not really afraid to show it to them. Parang hindi siya takot magpakatotoo. Yun yung gusto ko sa kanya Yung tipong, kasi there are a lot of instances sa buhay natin, I'm not sure, I mean, I don't know, parang viewers, let me know kung ganito yung nafe-feel nyo, na there are times sa buhay natin na somehow hindi natin napapakita yung totoong side natin when we are in a group of people because we want to be accepted. Diba? Parang takot tayo hindi ma-accept ng group of people na either long-time friends na natin or bagong group of people na kakakilala lang natin. And I think Phoebe really somehow showed the fans na you should not be afraid to show people kung yung totoong side mo. Kumbaga dapat hindi mo ikahiya yun.
Yes.
If anything, pag in-accept ka ng group of people or group of friends, pag pinakita mo yung ganung side mo, mas magiging close mo sila. Kumbaga mas magiging sincere yung relationship mo. Just like what happened with Phoebe. So I think that's the reason why I think Phoebe is my favorite character in Friends. Tapos medyo close second si Joey because siyempre Joey is Joey, everyone loves Joey. He even had his own TV show, diba?
Yung spin-off.
Yeah. But for me, it's Phoebe for Friends. Tapos siguro sa How I Met Your Mother, pare, honestly, I think I really like Ted. Kasi just like yung na-touch on natin earlier in this episode, parang I think we all were Ted at some point.
Totoo, man.
Na parang we're somehow at some point in our lives we were all hopeless romantic. We were all
Naku!
somehow crazy with a specific girl or girls na
Yeah.
alam mo yun, parang and somehow parang just like Ted, parang we would do really outrageous things just to show these girls that we loved or liked before. Now we really see them in a special way.
Oo.
So, alam mo yun, kahit mukha tayong tanga dati, napapakita natin na, alam mo yun, papakita natin gaano ka gusto natin or gaano ka special yung mga girls na nagustuhan natin before. Somehow, parang nakikita ko rin yung ganong side ni Ted. Kasi I really relate to that na yung tipong, yung parang ano it's really, ang natutunan ko kay Ted is that parang you won't you won't succeed in life until na hindi ka matakot mukhang tanga sa mga kailangan mo.
That's true,
Alam mo
that's
yun?
true.
Agree. I have to agree. That's a
Kumbaga,
very
di ba
great
pare?
point.
Kasi
Mm.
yung kay si Ted, even though nasasabihin mo na there are episodes na pag nakikita mo si Ted, bakit mo ginagawa yan?
Oh,
Or
man.
parang, ano yung ginagawa mo? Parang ang bobo mo. Pero at the same time, meron din tayong moment sa buhay na looking back, parang, gago, bakit ko ginawa yun? Bakit ko sinabi yun? Or bakit ko ginawa yung mga ganitong bagay? But at the same time, when you look back in those moments na you question yourself on how stupid you look, it somehow helped you be who you are as a man or woman sa mga nanonood na nandito ngayon, alam mo yun? The one that's looking back in your life. Parang it really changed you for the better na even though na sabihin natin yung outcome ng ginawa mong quote-unquote risk
Mm.
is good or bad, it somehow contributed to the character that you are at the moment. And I think na yun yung special lesson na natutunan ko kay Ted.
Oo.
That's why, for me, siguro sa How I Met Your Mother, sa kanya ako pinaka-nakaka-relate in that aspect.
Mm.
Oh, to all our viewers, guys, we'd like to know who's your favorite character in the two sitcoms, ha? So just comment it here.
Yeah.
in
Ito
our
kakaiba to
box.
si
Like,
Cholo. eh.
Actually,
Sagot niya,
nakahanap ako.
si Gunter daw yung favorite niya, men.
Si Gunter.
Ayun, si Gunter yung favorite niya.
Yun, di ba? Siya yung ano yun. Siya yung may crush kayo kay
Oo.
Rachel.
Grabe
Tama?
daw, kasi eto sabi ni parin Cholo ako, si Gunter kasi grabe yung perseverance niya towards Rachel. Faithful kung faithful, stick to one is real. OG hopeless romantic. Hayop!
Tama.
Muwaga to nga si
Tama,
parin
tama.
Cholo.
Tama si Cholo dyan.
Oo.
Tsaka tawag dito. Imagine mo ha, out of all the extras doon, siya yung isa sa mga tumagal.
Oh,
Technically.
actually, oh.
Naging semi mainstay siya, di ba? Kung di ako nagkakamali.
Oh, si Gunter. Oh.
Si Gunter.
Oo.
Yan, naging semi-mainstay siya eh. Sa akin naman, favorite character ko sa dalawang sitcom, si Ranjit. Hindi, joke lang. Joke lang. Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hindi, joke lang. For me, favorite character ko, siguro sa Friends, I'll go with Chandler. The reason ko
Okay.
ba't gusto ko si Chandler based sa mga napanood ko sa kanya, first is, he's very funny.
Mm.
Yes, awkward siya, pero nakakatawa siya. I think he's smart though. He's really smart.
Sobra.
With his sarcasm,
Smart.
matalino siya.
Oh.
Tsaka, based dun sa, di ba parang programmer ba siya or something?
Ano siya, parang sa data analysis siya eh. Parang
Data
ganun.
Data
analysis,
analysis and
So, he's really smart.
statistics.
And
Oo.
next is, he's very sweet. You know, nung talaga nagustuhan niya si Monica, he really fell in love with Monica, diba?
Totoo.
So, yun, kaya gusto ko siya. Next is, favorite character ko in How I Met Your Mother, hindi ba obvious? Pucha, Barney. First, in terms of the show itself,
Suit up,
hindi nila
bro.
siya ni Neil Patrick Harris. I think, there are times in the show na parang, you're actually not watching Ted, you're actually just watching Barney.
Totoo.
Na parang, there are certain moments in
Meron
the
nga, oo.
certain episodes na parang tanggalin mo si Ted dyan, it's just entertaining to watch Barney. You know, have him there. Plus, his character is very, how should I say this? Very complex, very sophisticated, in my opinion. Ang dami yung pinagdaanan sa buhay, if you think about it. He got his heart broken at 27, 26. He changed his life. He became an, I should say, quote-unquote player / asshole maybe. Some girls would consider him an asshole. But, he changed, nagbago siya nung kay Robin. So, ang dami niyang parang pinagdaanan sa buhay. If you think about it, they're very, very interesting. So, I really like his story there. Although nung medyo dulo nga, medyo hindi ko na siya masyado trip kasi nga medyo pangit yung ginawa lang for the ending. But, doesn't matter, no? I'd still pick Barney
Oo.
as my favorite character in the sitcom. He's going to always be on top, you know? He's one of the reasons kung ba't tayo nag-suit up. Ang dami niyang binigay sa atin magandang lines. Ang dami niyang magandang binigay sa atin na lines.
Even yung tutok.
Amen. Madami siyang binigay sa atin na magandang lines. Madami siyang binigay na life lessons. Even if you think about it, he might be stupid in some other people's opinion. He's not. He's really smart. He knows he's very street smart and at the same time matalino siya about life. So
Oh,
that's one of the reasons kung bakit gusto ko tong character to.
okay.
Okay. So let's see kung ano lang yung mga comment natin. So meron tayong bagong character dito, Ernest Bing. Sabi ni Megu. Si Ernest
Sir
Bing.
Ernest
Naalala ko yun
Parang gusto ko makita yan.
Sir Ernest
Sino ba yung mga comment natin dito? Yun. Marshall ang favorite ni Reg.
Okay.
He's the most loyal loving husband to Lily. Yan. Totoo.
Reg,
Pero
ano ba
ang
sinasabi
tanong,
mo?
Loyal ka ba?
Ayan ang tanong dyan, men. Yun nga gusto ko
Marshall,
tanongin
pero
eh.
loyal ka ba? Seryoso ba yan? Tingnan natin ha. Ulit ka.
Yan yung gusto ko tanongin, men.
So guys, come on, just comment down below who's your favorite character in Friends or How I Met Your Mother. The next is, for your Migo, Ivan, and for me, which character do you see yourself in? Like, kung siguro, I think this question would go, kung magiging character ka nung show,
Shit.
where would you see yourself in? Kung
Okay.
kaya ipoportray mo yung isang role dyan, sino yung gusto mo i-portray? You could choose one, you could choose two, you could choose one each show, or you could just choose just one show that you'd like to kung nahirapan kayo, I'll start first. If I was given a chance just to portray a character na gusto ko i-portray regarding the show I would say I would go with Joey. Parang interesting niya as a character. In my opinion kung ipi-play mo siya as a character. Okay? So I think Joey, and then for How I Met Your Mother, definitely Barney. I'll stick with Barney. Yan.
Ako pare siguro yung girlfriend ko nagsabi nito actually kasi sabay kami nag-bench watch ng Friends tsaka How I Met Your Mother. Sabi niya sa akin na para raw ako si Chandler kasi sobrang sarcastic na kupal daw ako. Which is parang nga no. So I guess siguro kung magpa-play ako ng character sa Friends will probably be Chandler. Pero siguro yung magiging character ko doon more on parang Chandler na may pagka-Phoebe siguro. So parang combination nila somehow. Pero more on Chandler I guess. Tapos sa How I Met Your Mother pare, sabi sa akin ng girlfriend ko, para raw akong si Marshall. Para raw akong big guy pero parang gentle giant yung dating.
Okay.
So parang maybe, if sa How I Met Your Mother, probably a combination of Marshall and Ted. So siguro imagine mo na lang si Marshall na hindi pa niya nahanap si Lily. That's probably gonna be my answer.
Nung mga nung mga 15 years old siya.
Pare, yung parang college days nila. Most likely ganun nga.
Ikaw, Bad.
Oh my God, ang hirap. Kasi, sa bagay, parang kung sino lang naman yung gusto kong maging, di ba? Siguro, masabi ko...
No, ipi-play na character Hindi pa yung gusto mo maging character itself. Ipi-play na character lang.
I-play na character?
Yeah, kung meron kong gusto i-play na character as an actor or something like that.
Ako, pare, gusto ko talaga si Ross eh. Totoo lang.
Si Ross. Talaga?
Okay. Pare. Alam mong bakit? Una, kasi crush ko dati si Jennifer Aniston. So kung ako magpe-play na character si Ross, mahalikan mo araw-araw si Jennifer Aniston nung bata siya. Tapos at the same time, naging crush ko actually yung lesbian wife niya, ex-wife niya. Si Susan ba yun?
Si Susan, yeah. Maganda si Susan actually.
Yung lesbian na niya. Tsaka at the same time, gusto ko rin yung character ni Ross kasi alam mo sa totoo lang, hirap ng pinagdaanan ni Ross. Parang lalo na pagdating doon sa una niyang marriage kasi parang ang tawag dyan, yung asawa ng lesbian wife niya, parang naekialam doon sa buhay nilang nung anak niya. Nasin na anak niya si Ben, 'di ba? Pero tapos in-invite pa siya doon sa kasal, pero parang nagawa niyang patawarin yung ex-wife niya, tapos parang hinayaan niya maging masaya ex-wife niya pati yung current partner niya na si Carol. So parang ako gusto ko lang ma-portray yun, parang just to see what it's like na maging ganun ka-forgiving tsaka ganun kabait. Alam mo yun, parang hinayaan niya lang kasi yun talaga yung ugali niya, mabait din siya talagang tao. So kaya parang naging interested ako kay Ross. Tapos sa How I Met, si Ted pare. Ako gusto ko talaga i-portray si Ted sa totoo lang kasi parang feeling ko mas malapit ako sa kanya talaga. Out of all the characters. Hindi ako pwedeng si Marshall. Tapos hindi rin ako pwedeng si Barney. Una, si Barney kasi sobrang ang tindi niya sa babae, men. wala tayong ganong angking lakas, men. Yung pagdating sa pakikipag-usap sa mga babae. Tapos yun nga, tulad ni Marshall, parang siya naman alam niya na kung ano yung alam niya na, sure na siya doon sa gagawin niya. Si Ted kasi yung parang katulad nga sabi niya, siya yung middle ground doon sa dalawa na parang hindi unsure siya minsan, tapos parang nawawala pa siya doon sa pangyayari niya. Parang nalalagay ko yung sarili ko sa kanya kaya siguro masabi ko si Ted.
Alright. We have actually an interesting question here from Chris. Chris, thank you for putting this question. Ang ganda ng question niya. Hopefully the viewers
Thank you,
can also answer this.
Oh.
Chris, ang sabi niya, smelly cat or let's go to the mall?
Oh,
we don't have to explain.
okay.
Just pick one. I'll go to let's go to the mall. Sorry. That's my pick.
Aha.
Ako, let's go to the mall.
Let's go to the mall, yeah.
Ako,
Ikaw.
smelly cat, man.
Smelly cat, okay.
Oh,
Good
smelly
choice,
cat.
good choice.
Oh.
Okay.
Smelly cat
These
ako.
two songs for me are very iconic. I mean,
Totoo.
kung ilalagay mo sila sa like tawag dito sa mountain of like iconic sitcom songs, pare-pareho sila siguro nasa taas.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean like they go hand in hand. Pero again, like for us, meron tayong definitely preference. So we have a comment from Justin Toledo. Sandcastles in the Sand is also a good choice, pero in my opinion, it's not as big as Let's Go to the Mall. Pero nakakatawa yun. Tsaka di ba
Nakakatawa.
Pero maganda
Yung PS I Love You, meron pa yun.
Sandcastles in the Sand. Yeah,
Meron pa diba yung
benta
isang
niya,
kanta, yung kay Paul Schaefer na kanta, yung PS I Love You,
rock.
Ben? Yung parang naging rockstar siya. Naging emo si Robin, no?
Oo.
Sabaw nun. We've got a comment from Justin. Ito. He's saying, I think this is for the answer of which character do you see yourself in or would like to portray. Barney pa din. I relate to his character so much, especially with this growth. Iba si Barney, lalo na nung pinanganak si Ellie. Pinaka tumatak sa akin na moment when he held Ellie for the first time. To be honest, naiyak ako doon kasi I can only say being like that when I hold my child for the first time. Yeah, I think that was a really, really good moment na pinakita ng show. Yeah.
That's true, that's true.
What else do we have here? Yun. Basically, yun.
May sinabi pala sila, kinorekt ako ng mga tropa natin sa chat. Sabi na, si Carol pala yung ex-wife ni Ross, hindi si Susan. So, baliktad.
Carol.
Si Susan pala yung partner. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for letting us know, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Before we move on to the moments of our best moments or your favorite moments in the show, let's talk one more thing about the character. Okay. Right now, which character do you think best represents actually, let's go with this one. Which character in this sitcom influenced you the most? For you guys. And then let's go to the best character that represents you very slightly na lang kasi I think nasagot naman natin yun kanina. So let's go first with the sitcom that which character influenced you the most in this sitcom?
Influenced me. Pare, feeling ko honestly, probably Ted.
Ted.
Such a generic answer, I know.
Okay.
Pero what can I say, guys? Talagang yung parang journey or yung journey tsaka yung mga pinagdadaanan ni Ted and also yung mga parang somehow life lessons na pinapakita niya each time na merong nangyayari sa kanyang masama sa buhay niya. Sobrang I can really relate to it in a very somehow personal level. Kasi like I said earlier, I think yun yung parang naging magic ng show ng How I Met Your Mother is that they really captured yung mga pinagdadaanan ng tao or ng mga viewers nila at a certain age group. So they really captured that well in terms of relationships, in terms of problems that they go through in life, mga doubts, mga questions about the future, and all of that. And I think na for me yung kay Ted, actually guys, kung aaminin ko sa inyo, a lot of people don't like the ending of How I Met Your Mother. And agree ako sa inyo.
Yeah.
Honestly,
din,
guys, agree ako sa inyo. I don't like it, pero I'll give you guys something to think about. Kasi I don't think I hate the ending as passionately as most fans do. Kumbaga for me, I understand kung bakit hindi niyo gusto. Pero meron akong somehow personal reason na nagustuhan ko rin yung ending somehow. So kumbaga hindi ako 100% I don't like the ending. Parang meron akong konting percentage na maybe ito yung gustong sabihin ng show. And in that way, nagustuhan ko siya. And here's the thing, ito yung parang reason kung bakit ko somehow medyo nagustuhan yung ending.
Okay.
Kasi How I Met Your Mother, the show, is always about the twists that happen in our lives na hindi
Yeah.
mo ine-expect na mangyayari.
Mm.
Whether it may be yung first love ni Ted na si Victoria,
Oo.
akala mo yun na yung para magiging
Oo.
kapuluyan niya. Tapos yung bumalik siya sa buhay ni Ted a couple of seasons later, pero
Oo.
ikakasal na pala siya.
Oo. Oo.
Tapos may chance siyang, alam mo yun, may chance siyang itakbo siya si
Oo.
Victoria pero binalik niya. And marami pang mga tropes yung How I Met Your Mother na gano'n na somehow na hindi mo ine-expect na yun yung lesson. And I think yung lesson na gusto sabihin ng show about sa ending ni Ted, going back to Robin, is that even though namatay na yung quote-unquote soulmate mo or the woman that's the one for you, which is si Tracy, even though na nawala na yung ganong buhay, even though na nawala na yung ganong babae sa
Mm.
buhay mo, there is still chance for you to find love. Whether it may be a woman or a partner that you've had before, or maybe bago.
Mm.
And I think doon nagkamali yung show. Nagkamali yung show kasi bumalik sila kay Robin. But at the same time, nagets ko yung message nila. Pero for me, if you ask me, nung namatay si Tracy, I think na dapat hindi na siya bumalik kay Robin. Mas maganda siguro may bagong character na interesting, as lively, as good as Tracy, na in love uli si Ted. Kasi I think yun lang naman yung gusto sabihin ng show na you can still find love, you can still fall in love again, even though na nawalan ka na ng one true love na akala mo before na hindi mo na mahahanap ulit.
Okay.
So for me, that's the good part na gustong message ng show, ng ending. Pero I get it on why a lot of people hate it. Pero at the same time, something to think about, guys. Pag-isipan niyo yung sinabi ko, it might sway, baka mamaya hindi na 100% na hate niyo siya. Maybe
Oo.
meron
That is actually a great point.
Oo
It's
nga,
more,
ngayon ko lang
since yun nga,
narinig yan na ganyan perspective ng ibang tao tungkol sa ending.
maganda yung perspective na yun.
Oo.
Kasi parang sinasabi mo, Migo, it's like, the whole show was revolving about finding love, di ba? And
Yeah,
then, parang,
the one.
love, di ba? And then, ang parang ito, based sa pagkakaintindi ko sinasabi mo, is more of like, parang, you could still find love even after the love that you think was there. Parang gano'n di ba? Parang, you think that, basically, the one was the love that you really need.
Yeah,
But
the one
pag
was
nawala
Tracy. Tapos
the
nawala
one was
siya.
Tracy, di ba? So, nawala siya. So, even after that, you could still find love.
Yes.
Diba? That basically it's another stage of love na parang ang ganda kasi
Exactly.
parang never pa to natatackle in any shows. I mean ito, hindi to tinakil ng How I Met Your Mother. Pero parang alam mo yung bridge na yun, na going in there na parang there is. Kasi diba normally we're used to like happy endings. It's done.
Yes.
Oh, happy ending tapos. Eto, what if natapos yung happy ending? What's next? So ang ganda.
Next?
Yeah, ang ganda
Medyo
ng point.
real.
Yeah, ang ganda ng point mo na it means that even if you found your one true love, once it's gone, that doesn't mean na hindi ka na makakahanap ulit ng another love. Another, maybe let's say another way or another, paano ba sabihin nyo? Another form.
Chance.
Yeah, maybe second chance or another form of love, diba? So that's a very good point.
May
Ganda.
ako dyan,
Napaisip ako doon.
pare.
Ganda.
So nag-agree ka watch kay paring Migo about dun sa yung ending na parang nagustuhan mo siya, yung ending ng How I Met.
Hindi ko pa rin siya nagustuhan. Hindi ko pa rin siya nagugustuhan. It's just that it's a great way of perspective. So kung dati parang 100% ayoko, ngayon nasa mga around 70-60 ako na parang, you know what, pwede. Pwede mo pagbigyan. Sige, actually maganda yung perspective na yun. Diba?
Gets.
I'll put it there.
Ako, parang naiinis talaga ako sa ending na yun. Pero nagigets ko nga yung sinasabi ni Migo, pero kasi yung talagang hindi ko pa rin magets ngayon, kinuwento mo yung, parang tinago mo yung pagmamahal mo, tapos parang na-excite ka dun sa yung time na na-meet mo yung quote-unquote soulmate mo, tapos biglang ang message mo lang pala, pwede ko ba ligawan yung tita mo? Parang doon ako na bad trip. Pare, doon ako nainis kaya hindi ko, kahit anong naintindihan ko, pero sobrang pangit talaga ng ending na yun, naiinis ako. And also, nagustuhan ko rin kasi si Tracy as a character, na parang sobrang bagay nila ni Ted, pare. Sobrang bagay sila ni Ted. Na parang, so parang sinasabi nyo, bubugbugin ka pa lang ng mundo. Tapos, biglang ibabalik ka sa taong parang sobrang daming baggages. Alam mo yun, parang yun yung tingin ko dun sa ending na yun . Kasi, totoo lang, babatrip pa ako kay Robin kasi, medyo, ako sa tingin ko medyo shitty na woman si Robin. So.
Medyo malalim yan. To all our How I Met Your Mother fans. Tingnan natin.
Kaya gusto ko marinig yung mga
Kung yung ending ng How I Met Your Mother, hindi si Ted bumalik kay Robin, let's say may bagong babae. Let's say kunwari
Siguro,
isa sa mga karelate niya, would
oh,
you like it better?
feeling ko, mas magugustuhan ko yun. Kesa,
So bias ka lang kay
yan.
Robin.
Hindi
So
naman sa
bias ka lang kay
ganun.
Robin.
Hindi naman,
Ayaw mo na kay Robin talaga.
hindi naman sa, bukod dun sa naiinis ako kay Robin, kasi parang yun lang, kasi binibuild up nga nila kung paano nila nakilala yung nanay, tapos papatayin lang nila sa dulo. Doon lang, naiinis talaga ako doon. Pero hindi naman siguro sobrang mas magugustuhan kung ibang babae yung nagustuhan ni Ted by the end of the show. Pero siguro mas magaan yung pakiramdam ko tungkol doon kesa nung bumalik siya kay Robin. So yun.
Yeah. Alright, so ikaw naman, Ivan. Characters that in the sitcom that influence you the most.
Okay.
You could choose one each. You could choose just one for both. For you.
Naka-influence sa akin siguro si Barney, pare.
Barney.
Kasi ito ang isasabihin ko, si Watch matagal na ako ilan magkabarkada kami nung college. Tapos alam nito kung gaano ka baba yung self-esteem tsaka confidence ko nung college kami. So, kaya ako nasabing si Barney kasi gusto ko talaga yung rin niya. Yung difference siya kasi kay Joey, parang si Joey medyo kahit papano naiisip pa niya yung sarili niya. Si Barney wala talaga siyang pakialam na sometimes katulad ng ginagawa natin ngayon na for lalagay mo na lang sa content creation or actually kahit anong negosyo or career path na gusto mo. May mga taong mayroong magsasabi sa'yo na hindi mo kaya or may mga taong magsasabi sa'yo na parang magiging negative tungkol dun sa mga bagay na ginagawa mo. Si Barney, wala siyang pakialam. Basta sinet niya yung mind niya dun sa kailangan niyang gawin, regardless kung babae ba yan, kung yun yung gusto niya kunin, yung babae na yan, gagawin niya yung gusto niya. Gets mo? So, parang masasabi ko yun, very short answer si Barney, pare. Yun lang.
Okay, we've got a comment from Lorenzo. I think ito sabi niya, Marshall influenced me the most. Siguro hindi lang dahil may advocacy siya sa environment, which is by the way, never ko nakalimutan ko na yan. Oo, maganda yung advocacy ni Marshall na yun, by the way. But I think he really showed to what an extent a man could be, which is also true. Na kahit giant siya, he could still be someone who could have conviction but enough vulnerability to make him lovable as a character. Actually, totoo yun. You could never, in my opinion, Marshall was the person you could never hate. Kasi Lily had her moments. Had her moments in the show. Pero in my opinion lang Marshall in that show, wala ka moment na parang, alam mo, buwisit si Marshall. Wala. I think Lily had moments like that. That's a very good it's a very good comment from Lorenzo. Thank you so much for that. Also, we got a comment from Louie. Mas realistic yung relationship nila Lily and Marshall kaysa kay Rachel and Ross. Payag ba kayo doon, team friends? Payag ba kayo doon, team friends? Payag ba kayo doon, Medyo may nagkakaroon ng konting dito.
Parang Kim Gerald daw. Parang Kim Gerald daw, sabi ni Louie.
Parang Kim Gerald, bro. Okay, let's go back to my question pala, sorry. My turn, which character in this sitcom influenced me the most? I would say Barney. I think I learned to be much more confident because of Barney in terms of his show. Na parang tama naman yung point niya. You always have to look good to act. Isa sa mga point niya pala. Always have to look good to actually feel good. That's one of the points na na-realize ko sa kanya. And like I said kanina, ang dami kong life lessons na natutunan sa kanya. His character is, doon mo na-realize na parang yung pagiging playboy niya or pagiging it was actually more of a facade. So if you think about it, kung may na-encounter kayong mga taong ganito, ibig sabihin most likely not may pinagdadaanan din sila. Because sometimes we might think it's awesome, it's legendary, but sometimes the most people who are fun are actually the ones who are hurting the most. So one of the things na na-realize ko sa kanya na parang yun, na in life, there are I think the reason ng isa sa life lessons ko nakita sa kanya is parang you get to see perspectives in life. Na parang people might show this right now, but honestly deep inside hindi yan talaga sila. Kaya ako, ang dami kong natutunan sa influence in terms of life, talking to women, being an awesome person in the party, being legendary. So I would always say Barney would be my influence in both shows. Now, if I had to pick one in Friends, since kasi parang di kayo namili, if I had to pick one person na masabi ko nag-influence sa akin sa Friends, I would pick Ross. You wanna know why? I think Ross, in my opinion, is so toxic na ayoko siya gayahin. In my opinion, So para sa akin, na-influence na ako in that way na parang, you know what, if si Barney yung gusto kong maging, si Ross yung ayoko maging. So parang alam mo yun,
oh.
nagkaroon ka ng template na parang, you know what, itong ginagawa nitong tao na to, ayoko eh.
Oh, who
So,
not to be.
Gets.
Diba? Parang ayoko to. I don't know what I'm going to be, but I know who I don't want to be. Parang ganun. So yun, I think on the other side, it's Ross on that spectrum na parang, okay, there are certain things na ginagawa si Ross na medyo questionable na it influenced me in a sense that, dude, I don't wanna do this shit.
Oh,
Right? So in my opinion, that's me. Now let's go to
Totoo.
the moments, you know. What was your favorite moments?
Ay, naku,
I'd like to know
moments.
that. Also to the people right here, right now, joining us, the 25 people watching us, guys. Come on,
Thank you
us
for
what
watching,
is.
guys.
Yeah, thank you for watching. By the thank you for watching us, and yes, tell us what is your best or favorite moments for you in both shows. So if you're
Yes.
if you're a fan of both shows, come on. We'd like to know if you're a fan of just one show. Tell us. Also, guys, plug natin ulit. Baka nakakalimutan nila. Wala na ako nakikita ng hashtag. Guys, we're giving away prizes today or giveaways from Kyoto Chaya and Give Bread Plus More.
Yes,
So,
sir.
guys, all you have to do is answer the talong of the day, which is name the iconic Tambayang spots of the Friends and How I Met Your Mother gang. Clue, coffee shop for Friends and bar for How I Met Your Mother. By the way, yes, you could win this one. We're giving away a box of 6 pieces of croissant. So guys, don't forget to use the hashtag. Okay, once you answer,
bawas na. Kasi
bawas
sarap
yung takoyaki natin, bawas na. So guys, pag nag-answer kayo, don't forget the hashtag Kyoto Chaya, Give Bread, and Tambayang Talong. That way, makikita namin yung mga answers nyo, and yun, pwede kayo manalo. So guys, yun. Okay now, let's start with the best moments, favorite moments in both shows. I'll start first. I like to talk about it. Quick lang ako. Sobrang quick lang sa akin. Best moment ko sa show, I would say for Friends, since medyo nandito pa lang ako, is nung tinawag ni Ross, si Rachel sa... tinawag niya yung nag-propose na girl, sinabi niyang Rachel yung name. Yung nagkamali siya ng name.
Yung sa kasal niya kay Emily.
Sa kasal nagkamali siya name. Again, first is, yun yung first siguro yung reason kung ba't ayoko maging si Ross. Kasi ayoko mangyari sa akin yun.
Sobrang tanga niya dun, men.
Alat, di ba?
Aawit dun.
That was a good moment kasi I think it was if not the turning point of the season, kung di ako nagkakamay season, but also in the relationship of Ross and Rachel. So, I like that moment. It was funny, it was awkward, it was unexpected, and it's so dramatic na pag nangyari sa'yo nangyari, or even if nangyari sa friend mo, hindi mo alam or makakatawa yung reaction or parang hindi. Pero I remember, I think Chandler laughed eh. Chandler versus Joey. Someone laughed from the boys eh. And also I think that episode I think first nag-slip if hindi ako nagkakamali
si
Ross
Monica Chas Chandler.
Yes. Ay, sorry, Ross and Monica. Chandler and Monica.
Incest yun, man. Incest.
Yes, sorry, my bad. For How I Met Your Mother, madami to. Sobrang dami nito. Pero, I would say the moment or mahirap kasi yung episode eh. I'm not sure kung episode to, pero I think this belongs in the same episode. But the best and favorite moment was the time they actually took the jump from the rooftop. From the other rooftop. I think that was it was a finale of one. I think ito talaga tumatak sa akin because it's a basic life lesson na for me as a 17, 18-year-old kid watching it, it really stuck to your mind na parang take a leap of faith. And whatever you do, take a leap of faith. You know, sometimes hindi mo alam kung ano mangyayari sa'yo. All you have to just take a leap of faith. You know, might as well try. So ever since I watched that show, technically lagi siya nasa mindset ko na parang if you're thinking twice about doing something in life and you think it's a leap of faith, might as well jump. So I think yan yung para sa akin tumatak talaga and best and my favorite moments in the whole show. Not like the naked moment na nagubad si Barney or the girls na pinikap ni Barney, the dates that they have. But for me is the life lesson of actually making or taking a leap of faith in life. So yun, for me that's that's my favorite moments for Friends and How I Met Your Mother. For you guys, what's yours?
Ako muna, parang Migo. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sige. So, sa Friends, siguro masabi kong favorite moment ko dun, yung proposal ni Chandler tsaka ni Monica, pare. Kasi, sobrang tindi nun para sa akin kasi, parang si Chandler kasi, hindi siya magaling nga sa sa relationships, 'di ba? Tapos parang dito kay Monica nahanap niya na yung talagang dito siya first time naging sure sa isang bagay sa babae kay Monica. Tapos nung habang nangyayari yung gusto niya na mag-propose, may obstacle na humaharang, either nakuha na yung sing-sing ng ibang tao or parang si Richard, yung ex-boyfriend ni Monica, dumating, nagkita sila nung magpo-propose na siya. 'Di ba? So parang tuwan-tuwa ako doon sa moment na yun nung sinabi ni nagkukunwari si Joey na umalis si Monica, tapos pagpasok ni Chandler doon sa apartment nila, puro candles, tapos nakatayo si Monica doon sa gitna ng apartment or doon sa parang living room ng apartment. Parang sobrang tuwan-tuwa ako doon kasi sabi ko, ito na yung pagkakataon ni Chandler para maging masaya. Tapos sa lahat ng pinagdaanan niya sa mga babae na nag-cheat sa kanya, si Janice tsaka yung actor na naging ex-girlfriend din Joey, nakalimutan ko yung pangalan niya. Parang dito, nakahanap na siya ng girlfriend talaga na magiging masaya siya, na sobrang bagay sila. Kaya favorite moment ko yun from the show. So How I Met, ito, may rason kung bakit favorite moment ko to, dalawa eh. Negative tsaka positive yung yung rason ko dito. Pero yung 2-minute date ni Ted na ginawa niya para kay Stella. Una, sabihin ko na na kung bakit ko nagustuhan to, kasi pare, isipin mo, si Ted, ilang beses siya na-reject nung doctor na to, ni Stella, tapos parang gusto niya pa rin itry. Tapos na parang wala siyang kasiguraduhan. Tapos yun nga, na-realize niya na hindi naman siya inaayawan ng babae. Wala lang talagang oras yung babae para sa mga relationship, di ba? So ngayon, ang ginawa ni Ted, nag-set up siya ng 2-minute date na kung saan hinati niya yung mga best parts ng date, tapos nilagay niya yun, ginawa nila yun in 2 minutes. Ang nasasabi sa akin lang nung ginawa na yun ni Ted, basically, pag gusto, may paraan.
Yeah,
yun yung sinasabi nung moment na yun para sa akin. Kung may gusto ko talagang gawin, lalo na kung feeling mo mahal mo na tong babaeng to, gawan mo na lahat ng kaya mo para lang magstay siya or ma-keep siya sa buhay mo. Negative naman, kaya sa akin na pinaka naalala ko ito mas lamang yung negative. Kasi hindi ako naniniwalang effective yung ginawa na yun ni Ted, man. Sobrang nababad trip talaga ako sa moment na yun. Kasi yung 2-minute date, pare, yun yung naging parang blueprint ko sa sarili ko when it comes to women nung mas bata tayo. Na parang kailangan mo gawin to, maghanap ka ng paraan na parang na magsistay or parang manalo, ma-win over mo yung puso ng isang babae. Na in reality, pare, feeling ko, pwede nyo sabihin sa akin sa comments kung totoo hindi, pero in reality, hindi siya effective din. So, sobrang nababad trip ako sa moment na to. Ang dami ko pa masasabi doon. Mamaya tatanong ko yung Ted moments nyo. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yan. Pero, pero sobrang nababad trip ako sa moment na yan kasi nabago niya yung buhay ko for the worse. Hindi for the better, pare. So yun, yung 2-minute date.
Hindi naman. Huwag mo isipin for the worse.
Hindi naman for the worse. For the better din. Kasi may mga natutunan ka eh. Pero yun.
Yes. Exactly. Okay, we got a comment from Megu. Rose and Monica's routine. Yan ata ang kanya.
Yung sasayaw. Yung New Year's Eve show. Oh, yung New Year's Eve show.
And we also have from Samantha Chan. I'm not sure kung moment to sa friend siguro. I'm not sure. Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. Not sure. Sorry. Hindi ako familiar. For Justin, Tick Tick Tick. Episode 10 of season 7. When Robin rejected Barney, sobrang tagos sa puso yun, man. Yes. And also, ito, I think pareho. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pareho. Fuck. Oh my God.
May nakakaalala sa'yo. Number.
Sabi ito, from Pocholo, yung minute date, also with Kito. Sabi niya yung 1 minute and yung 1 minute.
2-minute date.
Yes, from Samantha Chan, Robin saying nonsense words on air for money from Barney. So, naalala niyo, that was funny. And nung nahulog siya sa carriage. Okay? What else? The one with the embryos for friends para kay Chris, and then How I Met Your Mother was Jen Kiss. Yung bottom moment. I think yun yung parang puro bottom. Yung
yung drinking game. Yung drinking game
na bottom, yeah. For Lorenzo naman, friends. For friends, yung nag-propose si Joey kay Phoebe kasi kahit joke time lang daw, sila yung gusto talaga niyang i-ship. Pero for How I Met Your Mother, has to be countdown episode. Countdown episode daw kasi such an emotional roller coaster and so much play of imagery. Tapos in the end, namatay pala yung dad ni Marshall. Yeah, that was
grabe yun. Sobrang grabe yung episode din.
Fun fact about that, hindi ata alam ni yung actor. Hindi alam ng actor.
Si Jason Segel.
Yeah, hindi ata alam ng actor na mamamatay yung dad niya until that scene.
Grabe.
Biglaan binigay yung script sa kanya.
Talagang gulat na gulat pala talaga siya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Plus yeah, I think for me, binigyan yung range eh. We haven't seen Marshall so sad in the whole show. So maganda yung episode na yun. Okay. Now, ikaw naman, Miko.
Ako pare, siguro yung favorite ko sa Friends. Kasi I would say na ito yung favorite ko na most memorable moment kasi ito yung ito yung ito yung one moment na I guess na share ko or yung nagpaalam sa akin na kailangan ko manood ng Friends.
Mm.
So, alam niyo yung scene, it's a stupid scene pero it's
Mm.
very iconic. Yung inaakit nila yung sofa, yung
Pivot. Pivot. Yeah.
Oo, pare.
So, kaya ko nasabi nito yung favorite scene ko for me sa Friends. Actually, maraming like okay na scenes eh. Pero for me, ito yung pinaka-tumatak. Kasi ito yung pinakaunang moment na kinausap ako ng friend ko na parang magkasama kami nun eh. Tapos, somehow, bigla niyang pinasok yung joke na pivot. Tapos parang sabi ko sa kanya, ano yung sinasabi mo? Kasi nung time na to, hindi ko pa napapanood yung Friends. Sabi niya, gago niyo po napapanood yung Friends. Sabi ko, gago, hindi pa. Tapos pinakita niya sa akin. Tapos parang, so basically, this is my first introduction to Friends na parang ako, gago, benta to. So for me, yung pivot scene is the best. Tapos, siguro sa How I Met Your Mother, pare, it's, ano nga bang time yun? Yung meron silang slap bet ni Barney.
Yeah, the slap bet. Yeah.
The slap bet, kasi for me, sobrang benta sa akin. Every time na merong opportunity na i-slap ni Marshall si Barney, sobrang ano siya eh. Yung time na yun, sobrang inaabangan ko talaga kasi sobrang benta niya sa akin.
And one of the best side stories, in my opinion, of the show.
Yes!
In sitcom.
Ang tagal na.
Inaantay mo, tagal.
Buong show nila ginawa yun.
Yeah,
Tapos in-extend pa nila sa dulo yun kasi naubusan ng slap si Marshall, di ba?
Oh, yeah.
Tapos meron din isa eh, parang ano ba nangyari sa scene dito guys? Medyo hindi ko maalala pero I want to remember it. Ano nga ba yung scene na umakyat sila Tracy tsaka si Ted doon sa lighthouse? Ano nangyari uli doon? May nangyaring solid doon
Nag-propose siya sa lighthouse. Doon siya nag-propose, if not
Doon
mistaken.
ba?
Yeah, tapos yung yung
parang doon nga yata.
Yung foreshadowing yun eh, yung merong light side tapos merong pa dark side, papunta na yung dark side, yung parang paulan sa lighthouse. Alam mo, doon siya nag-propose eh. It was basically parang ginawa lang fact na yung foreshadowing na parang mamamatay si Tracy, parang dumidilim yung paligid kasi parang paulan nung time eh. So,
pero yun yung time na na parang nagkukwento siya na parang sa susunod magdadala siya ng babae doon sa lighthouse na yun. Na kung sino man yung dalhin niya doon, parang yun na yung mapapakasalan niya.
Yun yung iniisip ko. Yun pare. For me, parang sobrang, I like that moment kasi, ano nga ba yan? Kasi parang, it's so Ted to, alam mo, may ganong move. Tapos parang, before, meron din akong mga ganong, like, lines, I guess. So parang ako like, uy, solid. Siguro yun lang sa akin.
Okay, meron na bang mo ito? Let's just go on quick kasi for sure kung meron man baka humaba. So maabutin tayo ng mga 7 hours talking about all of these stuff. Now, meron na bang moment sa show na nangyari din sa buhay nyo? But before that, guys, let's just remind them. We have a talong of the day. We have a talong of the day for our giveaways, okay? So, just guys, if you guys want to win the food na feature namin kanina, which is ubus na. The Kyoto Chaya Takoyaki, the matcha latte, and also the croissant. The croissant from Give Bread Plus More. All you have to do is answer this question. Name the iconic Tambayang spots of the Friends and How I Met Your Mother gang. Clue, it's the coffee shop for friends and bar for HIM. Also, guys, don't forget the hashtag Tambayang Talong, Kyoto Chaya, and Give Bread. Give Bread. Just Give Bread. Simple as that. Okay, so guys, again, comment it below. I think we are seeing some answers naman kanina until now. So, yeah. So to all our new viewers coming, kasi may mga nakita ko bagong viewers, guys, join us, okay? So just answer this question here, the talong of the day down here. Okay, now next is, let's talk about this. Guys, we'd like to know more. Wait lang, may mga saguts pa ba tayo dito? I think okay naman na. Guys, we'd like to know, meron bang moment sa show na nangyari din sa buhay nyo? I mean, nangyari na ba yung pivot moment sa inyo? Or like, I'll start with this one. For Friends, wala akong, siguro ito, alam mo yung mga moments na kumain kayo sa labas, tapos may pera yung mga kasama mo, tapos wala. Kasi diba nagkaroon ng regarding sa Friends, yung parang hindi lang kaya magbayad, yung umorder ng tubig. May umorder ng tubig si Phoebe ba yun or si Rachel? Yung
Yung
umorder
parang,
ng tubig dun sa restaurant.
ano parang, ang in-order yata parang side salad.
Side salad.
Tapos tinanong siya ng waiter, and what would be the, that side, parang, yun?
Basta yun.
What would that be aside of? Yung pala yung tinanong ng waiter. Tapos parang sinabi niya, why don't you put it right here next to my water? Sabi niya ganun. Tayo tawa-tawa dun.
Yeah. So sa Friends, I think nangyari sa akin yun. Yung mga moments sa dati, way back na pag kumain kayo sa Los, wala kang pera, order ka lang either cheapest on the menu or sabi mo, busog ka. So I think it happens. For the show nangyari sa buhay ko in terms of How I Met Your Mother, Barney moments. So madaming legendary moments. And I also believe, ito yung pinaka gusto ko sa mga lines na sinabi nila, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. I think it really applies.
Ay, oo.
yeah.
Oo nga.
So guys, if pre-pandemic, lumabas kayo after 2 a.m., most likely or not, wala ka nang maabutang masaya nun. Lahat nangyari na. So might as well just stay home. So I think yun yung mga moments na nangyari sa show na na-experience ko rin in my life.
I think
so,
sinabi yun ng nanay ni Ted, no? Tapos yun yung parang payo niya kay Ted. Tapos parang sinabi niya lang doon sa barkada.
And I think that episode sinusubukan ni Barney i-debunk yun eh.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, so go.
Ikaw parang Migo.
Ako pare, ito medyo serious pare. So I won't name names na lang para confidential pa rin. Kasi medyo private siya eh. Pero real talk to guys, yung nangyari kita, na namatay yung girl. Pare namatay. Hindi yung nangyari sa akin, medyo ganun, pero hindi talaga, kumbaga yung sa akin, parang nagka-date ko yung girl na to before. Tapos sobrang in love ako sa kanya before. Tapos hindi kami nagkatuluyan.
Okay.
Pero after nung dating namin nung, kailan ba yun? Like second year high school, parang naging good friends pa rin kami up until college. Tapos, so yun, solid, parang nagkaroon na rin siya ng relationship. Tapos parang nagiinuman pa rin kami with friends, ganyan, common friends pa rin kami. Tapos sadly pare, down the line, nalaman ko na she passed away.
God damn.
So somehow parang medyo nakaka-relate ako kay Ted na, alam mo yung parang sobrang weird ng feeling talaga na meron kang taong mahal tapos yung mawawala. Sobrang iba yung feeling. Kasi iba yung family. Like of course family is also definitely devastating. Pero I would say na yung outside of your family na you love and you like, or nagkaroon ka ng good relationship before, iba yung niya eh. Iba yung pain, iba yung experience. So I would say na yun, parang for me, that's probably it. Sorry kung medyo serious guys kasi yun lang talaga yun yung pinaka-tumatak sa isip ko pare. Kasi yun yung I guess that's the reason why yung perspective ko sa ending ng How I Met Your Mother is that way, 'di ba? Yung sinabi ko sa inyo na even though na nawala na yung quote-unquote old love mo, parang meron pa ring there's still a second chance at love even though na nawala na yung parang dati mong kasintahan, so to say.
Agree
So,
with that one.
I think na, ayun, that's probably it for me siguro yun.
Ikaw, Ivan?
Moment. Wala, actually kasi, wala pang nangyari. Siguro very general or vague yung mga moments na nangyari kay Ted na heartbreak. Pero kasi feeling ko, lahat naman tayo dumaan dun sa mga heartbreak eh. So, parang wala ako yung...
Si Watch hindi.
Wala pa to, hindi pa to. Naka 200 ka din ba para si Barney?
Malayo pa number count. Mare, malayo-layo pa yung number count ko to. Gusto ko man habulin pero parang imposible yun. Parang TV show lang talaga yun.
200, grabe
yun. Hindi ko nakakapal mukha ko pare. Siguro mga 1/4. Siguro subukan natin baka abutin 1/4 kayanin. Pero 200 parang hindi kaya yun.
Grabe yun pare. Pero moment, kasi wala pa talaga sa akin nangyari na from both shows na nangyari sa akin. Again, yung siguro very general lang, yung mga heartbreak siguro na nararamdaman ni Ted, kaya nakaka-relate ako sa kanya. Yun lang siguro. Yun. Ikaw,
We have a comment from Pocholo. Ito sa kanya. Ako, what happened for me that happened on both shows, after ilang years, I still have my friends as my family. That's a great point. And upcoming na yung grand reunion. I can smell it. So yeah, good point. That's true.
Heart natin yan, kabarkada ko is Cholo.
Heart natin yan. From Justin naman, relatable to Ted. Ninakaw ko plato and bowl ng KFC para sa ex ko. Wow, okay. Wow, I'll give that to you, Justin. I'll give that to you, pare. I'll give that to you.
Okay, oo.
Okay.
Blue French horn
next is
moment, pare. Blue French horn moment.
Pero ito KFC, pare.
Oo.
The Colonel moment, pare.
Finger licking moment. Finger licking moment.
Finger licking moment. Sure ball, finger licking.
Finger licking moment yan, man.
Sure ball.
Sigurado yan, tol.
We have a question from Chris. Give one line from both shows that struck you the most. That's a good question. Give one line from, I think that's for us. So, pinatatay tayo. Give one line from both show that struck you the most. Shemay, wow, you caught us off guard. But that's really good. Sige, we'll answer that in a while, Chris, okay? Mag-isip muna kami so far. Wala akong... ito pala, I have one. For How I Met Your Mother, definitely would be Legend, Wait for It, Daddy. I'll pick that. No matter what happened, yun. For me, that's struck me the most in my opinion. Bakit? It was a fucking legendary line. I think ginamit ko siya for good 2 to 3 years, man. Fucking using that line.
Speaking of which, pare, may sinabi si Barney na, parang in the later seasons na yung moment hindi legendary pag hindi mo share with your friends.
Exactly.
Something like that. Like,
yeah.
For me,
Moments are not legendary.
yun yung pinaka-significant, parang that would remind me na lines about life siguro. Solid yun. Kasi totoo pare, happiness is only true when it's shared, pare. So yun yung parang sinasabi ni Barney. So solid.
Favorite line ko pare siguro masabi ko. Hey Joey, how you doing, man? Sobrang simple.
Sabi nito yan. How you
doing? Si Maring Dayan. Natawa pares tayo. Kasi,
how you doing?
Kasi pare, parang, alam mo yun, sobrang simple lang. Tapos sobrang nakakatawa kung paano. Naalala ko yung sinabi kasi ni Joey yung how you doing dun sa kapatid ni Rachel. Tapos biglang nagalit si Rachel kasi alam niya na kung ano yung kasunod dun, pre. So, sobrang iconic sa akin nun, yung how you doing.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I guess we tackled that one. Okay, now let's talk about TED moments. Kasi gusto nyo yung topic to. Let's just go really quick on this one, you know. Pag nag-dive in deep tayo sa mga TED moments natin, feeling ko...
Matagal-tagal to, men.
Matagal-tagal to, guys.
Isang episode to, men.
We got a comment from Justin. You are the love of my life. Everything I have and everything I am is yours. That's from Barney. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's Barney line. Ernest is answering Central Perk. McLaren's, thank you, Ernest, for answering our talong of the day. And also, guys, we'd like to know for all the guys out there, even the ladies na nakasama natin ngayon, what was your TED moment? Have you ever done something so grand gesture for someone you love, someone you like, or crushed on? I'll go. Di ako magpupunta sa details. I'll start with it. Sa akin is I did an amazing race for a girl I was courting back in high school. So basically, amazing race yun. So may mga pinuntahan siyang areas. Tapos nagbigay kami, every area na pupuntahan niya, may flower, may ice cream, I think may snacks doon, and also a teddy bear. So basically, it started in Galleria, went to Green Hills, ended up in LaSalle Green Hills, where my teammate was there to tell her happy birthday, holding a sign, happy birthday. So yeah, kung naalala yun ng teammates ko na nanonood dito, thank you so much for helping me there. At I doubt na nanonood yung girls, so kung nanonood ka man, a great moment. I mean, di man tayo nagkatuluyan, I'm still happy for you. So yun.
Yeah.
Okay. Ayun.
Okay.
Next.
Ako pare, siguro for me guys, ito sobrang benta. So anong nangyari sa akin? So, meron ako dating ka-date na girl. Tapos, hindi pala date. Not just any date, Valentine's date. So, itong girl na to, matagal ko na siyang gustong i-date. Pero like, nung first time kami nagkakilala, parang hindi kami nagkaintindihan. So, parang it took us like 2 years before we reconnected again. So, yung after that, yung nag-reconnect kami, so medyo excited ako. Tapos in-invite ko, nung time na yun, mag-Valentine's Day na. So sabi ko sa kanya, kung pwede kami yung mag-Valentine's Day date together. Tapos officially, ito yung magiging first date namin sa duration ng pagkakilala namin. Tapos, ito guys, ito na yung story. So the night before the Valentine's date, meron akong inuman with friends. Tapos, basically long story short, yung friend ko nabangga, tapos tinutulungan ko siya. Tapos yung tinutulungan ko yung friend ko pare, bigla na lang yung mga nakabangga niya, parang nakainom din. So medyo nagkagulo. So yung nagkagulo, basically parang nagkaroon ng rumble.
Oh.
Tapos So, nung time na yun, naupakan ako basically.
Oh,
Tapos,
shit!
pare,
Lala.
ng mga like 2 a.m. naupakan ako. Tapos, nasa police station na kami nun. Tapos, kakasuhan na dapat namin. So, umaga na to, by the way, guys. Kasi nagpa-fast forward ako eh. So, nung time na to, umaga na. Medyo pa umaga na. Tapos, sinasabi ng police na parang, okay, sir, since na ikaw yung naargabyado, just ako, pwede nyo kasuhan tong mga taong to, yung individuals na to. Pero kailangan mo po magstay kasi kailangan mo po magsulat ng mga report, ganyan. Mas basically, tatagal pa ako sa police station. Pero yung nasa utak ko lang nung time na yun, fuck, meron akong date mamaya. I cannot miss that date.
Oo.
Tapos ng mukha akong gago.
Oo.
So long story short, guys, sinabi ko sa police, hindi ko na lang sila kakasuhan, pero pwede na ba kami like umalis, parang ganyan.
Oo.
Parang areglo na lang, which is yung naging areglo, babayaran nila yung parang medicine bills ko.
Okay.
Pero walang kaso, walang anything.
Gets.
So basically, ang gusto ko lang nung time na yun, makauwi na as soon as possible kasi later on in the evening, meron akong date. So nakauwi na ako ng bahay nun, pare, mga like 10 a.m. Tapos pasag yung mukha akong gago. So, lo and behold, natuloy yung date, guys, just so you know. Pero sobrang benta kasi tangina nung pagkasundo ko sa girl na to. Because like, legit para akong Rocky Balboa, man. Pero yun naman, okay naman yun actually. Siguro yung pinaka-TED moment ko, pare, yung tipong tangina, yung inisip ko pa yung date bago yung
Yung mukha mo.
Personal health ko. Bakit yung personal health ko? Oo nga, may concussion ka, okay? May
Oo.
mali yung ano mo, di ba? Date mo muna ako. Di ba?
Oo.
Landi muna bago ano.
Nahihirap.
Tama. Okay, that's interesting na.
Agad
So, at
agad
least
story.
story yan, pare.
pare, dalawa na experience mo. TED moment, tsaka na-experience mo maging Rocky Balboa. Pare, imagine mo na-experience
Oh,
mo.
man.
Over, pare.
Oh, pare. Pare, multiverse, pare. Nagsama.
Solid, solid.
Multiverse, pare. Literal na madness, man.
Ooh.
True
Okay.
story yan, guys. True story yan.
I think we have a comment from Ken regarding naman dun sa favorite line niya. Kasi sabi niya, you can balloon up or you can shrink down and I'll still love you. Even if I shrink down to 2 inches tall, I'd carry you around in my pocket. I think,
Oo.
Chandler Monica.
Chandler Monica.
Yeah, so,
Sobrang
basahin natin yung
sweet
mga TED
niyan.
moments nila.
Oo, gusto ko makita din to eh.
May interesting ako nakita dito eh. Nilibre ko crush ko ng Jason Mraz at that time. Kaso wala. 4K din yun. At kaka-graduate ko lang. Lupit. Sagot ni Dayan. Sana all. Sana all.
Ayan na nga! Ayan na nga!
Sana all nililibre sa Jason
Sana
Mraz.
all.
Kasi to, from Justin.
Nice.
Sabi ni Justin,
Sang a song sa high school fair ng ka-MU ko. Dedicated to her tapos nag-propose ako.
Hayi!
Solid.
Oh.
Good one. Okay, ikaw naman, Ivan.
Oh, gusto ko, pero para sa mga tropa natin nandyan, sabihin nyo lang yung mga TED moments yung gusto rin namin mabasa yan.
Oo, yes,
Oh.
yes, please.
Okay,
Yes, guys.
so yung
Tell us about your TED moments.
Ito yung
Ernest,
sa akin,
alam ko
pare.
nandyan ka. Reg, alam ko nandyan ka. Share naman yung mga TED moments
Oh.
nyo.
Okay, so yung
Sa viewers natin.
TED moment ko, pare, ito yan. Kaya nababwisit ako sa How I Met eh. Kasi naniniwala nga ako doon sa 2-minute date. So kung kanina pa kayo nanonood, sinabi ko na parang yung moment na nag-stick sa akin is yung 2-minute date. Yung reason kung bakit yung 2-minute date na yun, kasi gumawa din ako ng parang ganong grand gesture para sa isang girl. So actually, dalawang moves yun, pre. Parang chess move. Mga ganon. Dalawang moves yun. So, yung una, nung college ako, first year college ako, Valentine's Day, ako dun sa, kinontsaba ko yung blockmates ko. Tapos, lumabas kami dun sa parang basketball court dun sa school. Tapos, may hawak-hawak silang signage na, "Will you be my Valentine?" So, tapos, ang nangyari nun, oo. Tapos after nun, tapos nag-away kami dahil sa katangahan ko, tapos wala na. Hindi na tuloy. Basically, yung Valentine's date na yun. So, yun, big TED moment ko yun. And after 2 years nun, sa sobrang naniniwala ako sa mga grand gestures, and mind you, hindi na kami nag-uusap neto nung 2 years na to. Pinuntahan ko pa siya sa Amerika para lang sabihin ko na gusto ko pa rin siya. So, sobra.
Strong.
so,
Labo yun.
ang labo, men. Pinunta ko pa siya States para, piyok-piyok pa ako. Pumunta pa ako sa States para sabihin na gusto ko pa rin siya, tsaka gusto kong gusto kong humingi ng sorry dun sa nangyari from 2 years ago. Sobrang labo nun, hindi ko gets kung bakit ko ginawa yun. Pero kasi at that moment, parang feeling ko, katulad ng iniisip ni Ted, hindi ko malalaman yung sagot hanggat hindi ko nasubukan kasi hindi ako matatahimik. So yun yung reason kung bakit ko ginawa yun. So yun, mga Ted moments ko.
Mahal mo pa.
Wala na men, alat na. Tapos na tayo. Ang huli kong ganun, 21 ako para sa ibang babae naman. May TED moment din ako ginawa. So after nun, wala na. 21 years old ako yung huli kong TED moment. Tapos wala na.
Ito, Beron, galing kay Megu, maganda sa kanya. One for the girls. Ako, I booked a ticket to Japan to meet this guy while I was in the States for ITN. Then went back ulit to the States after meeting him there for 3 days lang.
Wow!
Para man. May lumalaban sa'yo, boy.
May same story, Same energy.
May lumalaban sa'yo, man. From USA to Japan, pare. Tas 3 days lang.
Wait.
Lupit.
Baka talaga. May panlaban ako doon sa 3 days siya. Ako, overnight lang ako doon, pre, sa pinuntahan ko. Overnight. Tapos ito pa yung malupit. Ito pa yung malupit nun, pare, doon sa story ko na overnight nagstay ako. Kaya pumunta ako doon, pre, na wala nung airline yung baggages ko, pre. Wala akong damit pagdating ko doon sa doon sa lugar Kaya kung pag nakita mo yung mukha akong turista doon, men, yung jacket ng mga nung lugar yung nakalagay yung suot ko, pre. Pati yung brief nila may pangalan ng lugar. Yun yung suot ko noon, pre.
Nevada.
Ganun kalala yun, pare. Sa Wyoming. Pucha, isipin mo yun. Sobrang liblib ng lugar na yun, tapos wala akong damit. Ang awit nun, tol.
Men, okay na yun na Wyoming kasi naman example lang nakalagay Tondo. Okay yung malabon.
Oo.
Diba? At least yun Wyoming kahit pa paano.
Oo.
Love trip, okay.
Honestly, Ivan, sobrang idol ng ginawa mo na pinuntahan mo.
Ayan na nga. May mga nagsasabi na sila.
Saludo, pare.
Ang awit nun, men, di ko na uulitin yun ulit.
Megu, sobrang solid nun.
Kaya nababad trip ako sa How I Met kasi naniniwala ako dati sa mga ganang grand gestures.
May question si Laika. Ivan, nire-regret mo ba yung paggawa ng grand gesture niya yan?
Ang hirap. Two parts kasi sagot ko dyan May isang side na hindi kasi
okay.
Parang naisip ko sa sarili ko na kaya ko yung gawin for other people na kung sakaling magkagusto uli ako sa iba. Pero kasi yung isa naman na side ko, nire-regret ko kasi ayoko na maulit. Kasi ngayon nung tumanda na tayo, na-realize ko na hindi mo naman kailangan gawin lang lahat ng yun just for a person to like you, 'di ba? Parang kaya nagre-regret doon kasi parang sana yung mga first time moments ay nagawa ko na lang sa dapat makikilala ko para mas special. Gets mo ba yun? So parang yun lang yun yung masasabi ko. Parang nire-regret ko na hindi. Ang hirap sagutin nun actually.
Yeah. That's a good point naman. Maybe a portion of us would actually regret the things that we do. And maybe also big portion of us would actually won't regret it. So, pero ito, personally, in my opinion lang, since we're talking about TED moments right now, I think we should all be proud of our TED moments.
Yeah.
We should never, in my opinion,
Yes.
I would be more on this side na let's not regret it. Kasi at that exact moment, in my opinion, we thought it was right. And doing this stuff, having the TED moments, I think that's what makes TED special. Even if madami siyang pinagdaanan na heartbreaking, he would always create a grand gesture or have this TED moments, like this yung mindset na parang hopeless romantic. Now some people kasi when nasaktan sila, they tend to transverse into or nagiging like Barney sila, 'di ba? But the thing is with Ted, it's really nice na parang he always had that hopeless romantic vibe. And I think a portion of us, in my opinion lang, guys and also ladies, should always have that. To be hopeful when it comes to love, or at least hopeless romantic in some way. Kasi kasi that, in my opinion, that what makes love or basically having a relationship interesting too, di ba? So, yun.
May dadagdag pala ako doon sa story, pare. Sa sobrang naniniwala ako sa How I Met, pare. Yung isa sa mga sinabi ko doon sa babae na yun, pagdating ko sa Amerika, habang nag-uusap kami, sabi ko kasi parang nararamdaman ko na nawala So, parang, tapos sinabi ko sa kanya, sinabi din ni Ted kay Robin, pare. Yung basically, yung sinabi ko sa kanya, maybe when we're 40, no? Sabi ko na sa kanya. Sinabi ko yun, pare.
Pare, take your shot, pare. Nando ka na eh. Fourth
Sabi,
quarter.
alam mo yun, basically, dun sa para sa mga hindi nakakaalam ng show, sinabi kasi ni Ted kay Robin na pagka mamay, hindi pa sila kinasal ng 4 years old sila or single pa sila na 4 years old sila, baka sakaling pwede sila na lang dalawa yung magkatuluyan. Sinabi ko yun sa babae, ganun ako naniniwala sa How I Met. Kaya bad trip ako show na to, men, kasi ang dami kong pagkakamali na ginawa sa buhay dahil nakapattern ako kay Ted ba.
Ivan, huwag ka magkamali dyan. Nasabi ko na rin yan before. Huwag ka magkamali dyan. Nasabi ko na rin yan before. Huwag ka magkamali dyan. Nasabi ko na rin yan before. Okay lang yan.
Oo.
Ikaw, Miko,
Sobrang
nasabi
bad
mo na ba
trip
yun?
oo pare, pero bata
Yung-
pa kasi ako nun eh.
Yung pag
Yung
40, style lang.
Oo, yung parang
Oo,
ganun.
I think
Pero
that
kasi-
line. Yeah, di ba?
It's ano eh, kumbaga, it's parang youth mentality yun pare. Parang kung bata ka, parang we all have that level of hopeless romanticness na yung tipong, uy, pag 35, wala pa rin, tayo na lang. Oh. Yung mga ganun.
yeah. Yeah.
Parang innate yun na nasa nature ng tao na sabihin yun siguro at that age.
Yeah. So,
Pero honestly,
that's
medyo gago nga siya sabihin.
Oo.
Pero, I mean, honestly, Ivan, for me, sobrang solid mo, pare. Steph Curry with the 3 yun, pare. Down ka na 25.
Sinetbang ka na, sinidestepan ka pa, ni-Eurostep ka pa, men.
Wait, parang ano yun eh, down ka na 25 points, tumira ka pa ng half-court shot, tapos parang mga 2 seconds lang, parang wala lang, sige, titira lang ako, parang kanyari bida. Subukan pa, malay mo pumasok.
Men.
Di ba? Oh, ito, may comment si Laika. I'm late to the party, pero this is a quote that I really like from How I Met Your Mother. Everyone comes with baggages. Find someone who loves you enough to help you unpack. Yan. Ito favorite ko, yung tungkol kay Sel. Yeah, that's true. That was actually a great scene,
Yeah.
di ba? I think napag-usapan natin the other day, yung scene
Yes,
na lahat
we did.
sila may dalang baggage, di ba? Also,
Yeah.
one of the life lessons na
Ah.
naturo ni How I Met sa atin. Alright, so I guess na tackle naman natin lahat, but for me, I still have one really good question here na gusto kong itanong sa atin. What lessons of life did you learn in these 2 sitcoms? I mean, sobrang dami. I'm feeling ko madaming yan, but definitely there is a lesson na natutunan natin from both shows na masasabi mo, oh, you know what, this stand out. Pwedeng one for Friends, one for How I Met, or just basically one for both.
Ako pare, for me, sa Friends, natutunan ko is that,
Oh, sorry. But before you answer that,
yo, what's up?
i-plug muna natin to kasi most likely this might be our last question. So let's plug our Talong
yeah.
of the Day question again.
Aha,
Okay,
ito
once
na.
again, guys, we're giving
Talong of the
away
Day.
giveaways tonight. So we'll be giving away 3 giveaways, 2 coming from Kyoto Chaya and 1 from
Grabe.
Govbread More. Sorry.
Plus
Tama ba
more.
sabi ko? Plus more, yeah, plus more. So all you have to do is answer, name the iconic Tambayan spots of the Friends and How I Met Your Mother gang. Now, the clue for this one is the coffee shop for Friends and bar for How I Met Your Mother. So mostly dito sila tumatambay, and all you have to do is answer it. Once you answer it, don't forget to use the hashtag Tambayang Talong, Kyoto Chaya, and Govbread. Okay? Okay na, guys. Again. So guys,
So,
answer
mawawala
Talong
na
today.
to.
We'll be picking 3 winners, ha? We'll be picking 3
Tatlong
winners.
mananalo.
Okay?
Grabe, sobrang generous ng mga natin,
Sobra.
mga sponsors natin, pare, for this episode.
And yes, we're very, very thankful, guys.
Saka
na
masarap,
napadala kayo.
pare.
Oh, hindi kayo Papre, gugustuhin yung manalo. Gugustuhin yung manalo dahil masarap yung pagkain nila, pre.
Yung pare, yung matcha. Yung
Ubus ko
matcha
na nga eh.
masarap.
Ubus ko
Masarap yung
na.
matcha. Sobrang masarap yung
Ubus ko na,
matcha.
pare.
Kitang-kita nyo naman throughout the show. Kinakain
namin.
namin.
Konti, kasi gusto ko mag-picture pa eh. Mag-picture pa ako later bago ano. So guys, once again, guys, don't forget to use the hashtag. Use the hashtag Kyoto Chaya, Govbread, and Tambayang Talong. Okay, mawawala na. Yan yung transition effects natin.
Oh, eto na. Okay, mawawala na to. Anto?
Sinabi niya, McLaren's Pub yung sa Green Hills.
Meron nga pala doon.
Nakatawa ako kasi madalas din ako tumambay doon dati, pare.
Nagkaroon ako ng face.
Hindi ko pa napapanood yung show, pare.
Pare, nagkaroon kami ng face. Nandun kami lagi ng mga friends namin. Tapos uminom kami ng shot. Meron silang shot na yun. Parang nilalagyan cinnamon. Yung shema, yung flaming shot. Flaming shot.
Flaming shot nila, fuck, may ano eh.
May term yun eh. Nakalimutan ko yung tawag.
Pero di pa ako napunta doon, man.
Like, GG ka pare. GG ka the whole night.
Wasak ka nun.
Wasak ka. Sobrang mura. We have a comment ito from Pocholo. No regrets dapat. Kasi sabi ni Ted, I never got where I thought I wanted to go but always got a great story. That's freaking true. Totoo yun.
Yep.
Ang hopeless romantic, yes, pero it reminds you that sometimes something worth remembering, a lesson to learn. And also from Laika, life
Nice.
gets better when you surround yourself with the right people, the people who grow with you. Agree with you, Laika,
Nice.
for that one.
And
Oh, no, ikaw,
I
ikaw, ikaw,
agree.
ikaw, ikaw. Oh, ikaw na, Migo, go.
yeah, ako pare siguro for me yung lesson na masasabi ko na nakuha ko with friends is that yung mga naging friends mo or yung closest people sa it can be your family also. Kumbaga,
Mm.
even though na lahat kayo may sari-sariling backgrounds in family, pwede pa rin kayo somehow mag-live together and also parang have like a common purpose even though na magkakaiba kayong backgrounds.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, I really like na the idea na your friends can also be your family.
Mm.
Which for me, friends really illustrated in their show.
Mm.
Kasi 'di ba parang lahat sila magka-neighbors lang, they all live in the nagpagka-live in sila sa apartment and all that.
Aha.
So parang ako like for me sobrang ano yun, I would say somehow medyo inspirational. Kumbaga,
Yeah.
sana maging ganun din ako like growing up, like when I
Oo.
was watching it. Parang sana pagtanda ko, ganito rin kami ng friends ko.
Yeah.
Kasi I really feel na my friends are really family. So,
That's true.
yun, love
Agree.
ko sila. Tapos sa How I Met Your Mother naman, meron din ganun component yung tipong friends are your family. Pero siguro yung pinaka napupulot kong lesson sa How I Met Your Mother is that you shouldn't be afraid to take risks for you to actually get what you want.
Mm.
Just like in kay Ted, yung tipong marami siyang katangang ginagawa.
Sobrang dami, men.
But that doesn't really stop you, pare. Oo, parang kumbaga there's really gonna be points in your life that making sacrifices isn't really yung tipong the big thing to do. Alam mo yun, kumbaga ang sacrifices sometimes hindi siya yung mga like bigger parts of your life. Sometimes making sacrifices are actually the little things, which is yun yung pinapakita ng How I Met Your Mother. Na yung tipong we should also consider uh, remembering and doing those small things to the people that we love. Kasi itong mga small gestures na to is actually in the same level as doing the grand gestures na ginagawa rin ni Ted. So, that's one of the things na natutunan ko sa How I Met Your Mother. At the same time, isa rin natutunan ko sa kanila, just like what I've been saying a while ago, yung there's always going to be, parang you're always gonna find love. You just have
Mm.
to be brave enough to look for it.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, the moment you stop looking for love, dun ka lang talaga mawawala. Alam mo yun? Just
Okay.
like what
That's
happened
true.
to Barney, di ba? Parang, in a way, si Barney nawala siya parang nawala yung quote-unquote humanity niya. Although masaya siya or
Oo.
fun, pero because of him not really looking for love or being afraid to love, dun siya parang somehow na-compromise yung humanity niya. Unlike si Ted, kahit lagi siyang mukhang tanga,
Oo.
he's always the quote-unquote relatable guy. Kumbaga,
Mm.
he's the quote-unquote human, alam mo
Oo.
yun. Parang
Yung totoong tao,
he's really-
kumbaga.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, basically. So yun yung probably yun. There's always
Oo.
going to be love, and you should never forget about doing the small things to the people that are important to you.
Great point.
Oo.
That's a great lessons that you've learned from the shows. Ikaw naman,
Mm.
Evan.
Ako pare, same kami actually ni Migo ng answers eh. So yung sa friends naman, kasi may mga times na, although close din ako sa family ko, pero may mga times kasi na may mga bagay ka na hindi mo pwedeng masabi sa mga, either sa parents mo or sa mga kapatid mo minsan. So ako, lagi akong tumitingin sa mga friends ko para humingi ng advice, lalo na nung panahon na hindi ako sure about sa lahat ng ginagawa ko. Kasi lagi kong, yun yung pinakapangit na trait ko dati, sinesecond guess ko lagi yung sarili ko nung mas bata ako. So, pero parang yun nga, nagkakaroon ako ng comfort pagka, kunwari, may gusto akong event na sa mga kaibigan ko kasi maybe na pinagdadaanan nila yun ngayon kasi di ba, magkaasing edad lang kami, na parang hindi mo pwede tanungin sa parents mo kasi let's say manghingi ka ng love advice from your parents na although pwede sila magbigay ng general love advice, parang iba kasi yung generation nila sa generation natin sa kung paano mag-isip yung mga tao or yung mga bata, 'di ba? So yun nga parang na-realize ko na there comes a time na yung there's a certain point where your friends become your family na Na parang hindi mo ine-expect pero parang sobrang sarap lang sa feeling pag nahanap mo yun sa friends mo, 'di ba? So,
Totoo.
'yun. Ah, sa How I Met, yun nga kahit naiinis ako kay Ted pare, kahit paulit-ulit ako na mabad trip ako sa show na yun dahil sa mga pangyayari, sa mga katarantaduhan din na ginawa ko na parang kay Ted. Sobrang na-appreciate ko pa rin yung fact na lahat ng ginagawa niya kasi hindi siya takot magkamali. Na hanggang ngayon, sa totoo lang, minsan nangyayari pa rin sa akin yun. May times na parang feeling ko ayoko magkamali dito kasi parang nauuna yung pride mo or yung insecurities mo minsan as a person. Pero parang natutunan ko yun lalo na pag tumanda ka, nare-realize mo na wala kang dapat ibang painggan kundi sarili mo pagdating sa mga bagay na gusto mong gawin. Wag ka lang nakakasakit ng ibang tao, 'di ba? So, yun yung isa sa mga pinakamalalaking lessons na natutunan ko from How I Met. So, yun.
Yeah. Actually, I think pareho tayong sagot. For friends, I would just generalize this with also ipagkasama ko siya with How I Met Your Mother in terms of friends kasi like I said, season 5 pa lang ako ni Friends so wala pa akong masyadong alam doon. With both sitcoms na natutunan ko is your friends are actually your chosen family. You know, wala tayong choice kung sino pamilya tayo babagsak, pero ang friends natin may choice tayo. And if we choose it wisely, we choose it correctly, I think your life is going to be legendary in Barney's point of view, diba? Like you said, moments in life that you're alone and without any of your friends, it's nothing. So, kailangan, yun. So, it's much more fun when you're with your friends and enjoying them with the people you love, diba? Yun, general. So, for How I Met Your Mother, I think, pinakatutunan ko is, pinakita nila sa show is love comes in different ways. Love comes from different, daming forms. I mean, you could have the love of friends, you could have the love of, basically, the one from the start. You could see love maybe through different versions or something. But yeah, love comes in different forms and welcome them all. Yun ang parang natutunan ko sa kanila. Na no matter what type of love that is, welcome them, enjoy them. And yeah, pretty much is it. Saka yung sinabi ko kanina, take a leap of faith kanina. Yung pa rin yung sinasabi ko regarding sa buong show naman na there was one thing na natutunan ko is about taking leap of faith. Kasi if we don't take a leap of faith, if we don't fail, I always believe in this. If we don't take a leap of faith, if we don't fail, then we're not living our life. We're basically just existing. So yeah, I guess that's it.
Nice.
So we have one answer here. From Ernest. Siya lang ata sumagot ng question natin. Don't do anything while on break. Okay.
Hindi, yun nga gusto kong tanungin para sa mga kasi nasagot na rin to nung Friends Reunion pero gusto ko tanungin to sa mga tropa natin dito sa chat.
Sige.
So, sa tingin nyo ba on a break si Rachel tsaka si Ross? So,
I think there were.
Ako personally. So, parang may follow-up din yun. Tingin mo ba walang sala si Ross dun sa ginawa niya na naipag-sex siya dun sa girl na na-meet niya sa bar dahil on a break sila ni Rachel? Ano sa tingin mo dun?
Well, they were on a break. If you're on a break, technically you're single. That's my opinion.
Okay.
It's your choice na kung may gagawin ka or wala.
Okay. For me, pare, there should be like, parang meron dapat, parang buffer zone. Kung kunwari nag-break tayo today, hindi ibig sabihin nun like tomorrow, magkakalat ka na. Alam mo yun?
May point.
Merong parang buffer zone yun, pare. Parang sabihin natin, like a month or something, just to confirm things. Alam mo yun? Pero yeah, so for me, mali si Ross.
Okay.
So, I think si Mego sabi niya, yes, mali si Ross. Feeling ko sinasabi ni Mego. Yes,
parang may sinasabi ka ata.
Feeling ko, may sinasabi. Pero anyway, guys, I think we would get to dive deep more on Friends and How I Met Your Mother in our future episodes. So guys, so ngayon parang
exciting
we're just trying to we're just trying to tap on the ice kasi this topic like the Friends and How I Met Your Mother, medyo malalim pa tong topic na to. Madami pa tayong pwede pag-usapan. So we'll try to create an episode regarding this individually for like a Friends, maybe How I Met. So we'll see on what's that on the future. So yeah, we'll check it out.
Exciting yun yung naisip natin tukol dun.
Okay. So once again, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for Kyoto Chaya and
thank you so much.
More for for actually sponsoring this episode. Really enjoyed it. Ang saya ako na-enjoy ko tong episode. Hopefully mga viewers natin na-enjoy. Thank you so much guys for actually interacting with us today.
Oo,
Madami
sobrang
tayong
dami
nagawang,
nating comments na
yeah,
na-receive
dami yung comments.
today,
Nakakatuwa
pare.
yung mga comments nyo. Sobrang natuwa kami na at least nakikisama kayo sa usapan namin. Which when we started this show, iniisip namin na 3 lang kaming tangang mag-uusap-usap dito. Pero sinamahan nyo kami. Sinamahan nyo kami. Nakikipag-interact kayo. So hopefully, on our next episode, samahan nyo pa kami. We've got a comment from Ken. Big Bang Theory rin in the future. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, supposedly, itong episode na to, ang iniisip namin was talk about sitcoms technically, but the problem was madami yung sitcom. So we had
hirap pag-usapan sa time, yung constraint
Yes, yeah.
na meron tayo.
So sabi namin is litan mo natin, let's start with Friends and How I Met since yun yung medyo familiar kami. But yes, in the future, we'll talk about the other sitcoms or the other TV shows din na pwedeng lumabas na, pwedeng hindi pa lumalabas. Kasi madami pare. I mean like, for comedy itself, pwede natin pag-usapan na That 70 Show.
That 70 Show.
Madami
okay
pa
din yun.
diba? We'll see. For future episodes namin, just comment it in every episode that we have and hopefully we'll try to make an episode of that. Okay? So, yun. Also, kay Pocholo, Flick Chick and Sitcom. Yes. We'll, as much possible, accommodate the other episodes for that. So, yun. Maraming...
G ako sa chick flicks, pare. Favorite ko.
Mga chick flicks. Mga ano to? Mga The Notebook ba yan? Mga The Notebook.
Oo, pare. Gawa tayo siguro na top chick flick.
Sa din sa sumira sa buhay ko yan eh. Yung mga ganyang klase movie.
Pare, mga remember, pare. Come on, diba?
Yung tawag ng Dirty Dancing yung binubuhat. Idon Silveta mo ako. Mga ganong moment. So yun, anyway, yun, thank you so much guys for joining us. Maraming salamat. And once again, we can thank Kyoto Chaya and Gov Bread Plus
nice,
more
thank you
for sponsoring this episode.
Thank
and yes,
thank you.
Guys, the winners will be announced later on. So we'll just have to check the comments. Basically, tapos na. So if you still want to comment after this show, hindi namin kukunin yung mga comments. But until now, we're still checking it. So once again, if you guys would like to answer the question, palabas mo na yung question natin dyan. Labas mo yung talong of the day natin, guys. Labas mo.
It's the last time,
just name
mga
the
pre.
iconic Tambayan spots of the Friends and How I Met Your Mother gang. Clue is coffee shop. Pakita mo yung coffee shop natin, Migo. Pakita mo. Pakita mo yung coffee shop natin.
Yung clue.
Yan yung clue. And bar for the How I Met Your Mother. Parang ano yun, parang McDo yun eh. Parang McDo na may konting larin. So, kayo na bahala dun. Ayun. Just use the hashtag. Guys, don't forget the hashtag Tambayang Talong.
Kailangan may hashtag kayo. Kailangan may hashtag.
And hashtag GevBread, okay? Gov or Gev?
GevBread.
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 So, yun. Don't forget yung hashtag. Yung hash brown. Huwag nyo kalimutan yung hash brown. Yung hash brown na huwag nyo kalimutan. So, yun. Guys, thank you so much. Entries, we'll start accepting it until basically the end
hanggang
of the show.
End ng show.
Yes. So, yun. Guys, I think this is the time where we say thank you to our viewers.
Mga pre.
Nag-comment si Justin. Central Pex naman kay Migo.
Central Pex.
Central Pex. Pare, Central Pex. Gumagalaw. Pucha, natatapon yung kape. Natatapon yung kape, pare. Alright, so...
Central Pex. Solid din
man.
Witty ka, Justin.
Pwedeng merch sa Pit Freaks.
Magawa ko merch yan.
Nanakawin na namin.
Okay, go. Ikaw, Flick Friends. Time to plug and say thank you to our viewers.
Alright, mga kabalita. Mga Tambayang Talong, salamat uli sa pagkasama nyo sa amin ngayon. And also again, thank you sa sponsors namin for the show, Kyoto Chaya and GovBread plus more. And solid milestone episode to guys. So sobrang maraming salamat uli sa pagsama sa amin today. By the way, ako si Migo D. Meron akong channel called Flick Friends. Dito sa Flick Friends, if you're a fan of pop culture, movies, TV series, everything else in between, we got it for you. Meron din kami dun show ni Evanders tsaka ni Watch, which is called The Balitalong, wherein we'll be telling you guys the ins and outs of the most recent news every week. By the way, yung pinakabago naming episode is about Aaron Taylor Johnson being cast as Kraven in Sony's new Spider-Man universe. At the same time, we also talk about the new Uncharted movie starring Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland. So kung interesado kayo sa ganun guys, movie news, movie reviews, series, everything else in between in pop culture, check out Flick Friends. Makikita nyo kami doon. And as always guys, ako ulit si Migo D. Salamat ulit sa pagsama sa amin tonight.
Okay, Van.
Okay, mga pre. Ako si Evander, si sound streamer ng Talong Gaming. Pero bago ko sabihin kung saan nyo umahanap, gusto ko muna magpasalamat sa mga tropa natin na nandito sa chat. Sobrang dami. Sobrang
salamat,
nakaka-overwhelm. Grabe yung views natin for tonight. Grabe talaga. Sobrang tuwan-tuwa kami. Wala akong masabi kundi salamat sa inyo, mga pre. Tsaka mre. So, at saka at the same time, yung mga tawag ko sa mga tropa namin sa Evander, pre, tsaka mre. Di ba? Tsaka,
Mork and Min. Naging Mork and Min.
Naging Mork and Min siya, ngulay siya ang ngolor. Pero, mga pre, gusto ko rin pasalamatan na ating sponsors for the day, si Kyoto Chaya and Gev Bread. Maraming salamat for trusting the show para i-promote yung brands nyo. Maraming salamat. Mga pre, wag nyo kakalimutan, may contest tayo kung gusto nyo matikman yung kinain namin ngayong araw na to.
Yes.
Salihan nyo na yan, sabihin nyo na yung mga sagot nyo dyan sa comments. At mahanap nyo naman ako, mga pre, sa aking page na I'm Evanders, fb.gg/I'm Evanders. Nagsistream ako ng iba't ibang single player games, minsan Valorant. Ngayon ang sinistream ko, Days Gone. So bukas, magsistream ako ng Days Gone at around 6 p.m. Pero mag-follow na lang kayo para malaman nyo kung kailan talaga yung live ko. Kasi pabago-bago din yung schedule ko. So, kita-kita tayo doon, mga pre. Maraming salamat.
Yes, and there you go. Thank you so much, Ivan. And also guys, sabihin ko lang, yung stream ni Ivan, panoorin nyo bukas kasi magkakaroon ng kainan dun. Nagkakainan sila dun, Min.
Ibang kainan yun eh. Ibang kainan.
Mamingming yung kinakain nila.
Mamingming din, men.
Mamingming. So yun, guys, thank you so much for joining. For me naman, you could follow me here on Watch, or you could follow my other FB page, G Kawachi, and also for Instagram, it's at KG Kawachi. And also, guys, Euro 2020 is coming soon. So in my Watch Discord server, I'll be streaming the games.
Nice.
So I'll be posting the I'll be posting the match schedules soon. So guys, kung medyo football fans kayo, this is actually a big event in the football community. It's basically the European Championships. So guys, I'll be streaming the games. Medyo yung time slot kasi sa Philippines 3 a.m. So if you guys are looking for free areas to stream it, well, might as well go to my server, my Watch Discord channel or server, and then there you could watch it for free. I'll be posting the match. The match is soon here on the Watch page, and yeah. So basically that's it. Thank you so much, guys.
Result ng poll pala, pare. Sinasabi ni Pocholo.
What? Ayo.
Result ng poll. Sige.
Result ng poll.
Sige.
Tingnan natin kung ano result ng poll.
Silipin natin
Check
ngayon.
mo kung ano. But before that, also, I'd like to say thank you again to our sponsors, Kyoto Chaya and GovBread. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for trusting us. Sobrang liit namin na video podcast, pero binigyan niyo kami ng trust na i-promote yung brands nyo.
Thank you.
Hopefully tulungan namin kayo. Maraming salamat. So mga katalong, guys, if gusto niyo matikman nga yung kinain namin, once again, just answer it in the comment section and use the hashtags, okay?
Okay.
Oh guys, by the way, gusto ko lang kung napansin nyo, after our 11 episode, nagkakaroon na kami ng mga animations.
Nag-improve na kami. Hindi naman sa dahil nagkakaroon na kami ng budget, pero natututo na kami gumawa ng mga ganyan.
Pare, tuturo ko na kayo, pare. Hindi kami nagkakaroon ng budget, nagkakaroon lang kami ng
ng skills.
Time and inspiration ng skills, pare. So, pucha, medyo tututo na tayo ng mga ganyan. Next time, siguro next time may virtual dancer na tayo siguro. May ganun sa gilid or something.
Virtual beer house ang food. Virtual beer house.
Virtual Adonis tayo siguro, but we'll see.
Virtual Adonis tayo.
Natin. Ano yung result? May result ba tayo?
Okay. Yung results ng poll na show ko, pare. Bali, ang results ng poll natin, nanalo ang Friends. Pero sobrang onte kasi hatito kanina 42% ng viewers natin binoto Team Friends.
Wow.
37% ng viewers natin How I Met. Tapos 21% ang bumoto ng wala akong penging Kyoto Chaya at Gev Bread. Pamatindihan niya, mga pre. Maraming salamat.
21% na makapal lang yung mukha. Okay lang yan. Suportado namin kayo. Thank you pa rin at nanood kayo.
Salamat.
So, yun. Thank you so much. Megu, Ate Yumi, maraming salamat
Thank you guys
for sponsoring us tonight.
Thank you
so much. Yun. So basically, that's it, guys. Maraming salamat. We'll see you again in our next episode, mga taong talong. For now, stay safe. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out.
Bye.
Watch out. Bye.
See you next week.